Well, howdy, 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 people.
Hello, everybody.
Howdy, people.
Oh, ooh. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Turn me down.
Blow your earbulbs off. Oh, I'm about to burn up. You need to turn the iron on in a little bit.
Ready? You need me to go ahead?
Bradley White Giddy.
Well, howdy.
Cheers. Where are you from? Warren Lewis says, hi, Glenn and April. Red's here. Hello, everybody.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh, I think you need to turn the light up a little bit. It looks a little dark.
They win.
That's good. How's everybody's day been? Oh, Queensland, Australia.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, Bradley White.
Well.
I love to hear Australians talk. Shakey's in the house.
Well, howdy, buddy.
Warren says, doing good. Well, that's wonderful. We hope everybody's having a marvelous Friday and doing extra specially good today.
Yep. It's been a pretty good day for me.
Yep, Red said, I took a nap earlier. Did you take one for me?
I ain't had time today.
We have been on the go all day long. We left as soon as we got the milking and feeding done this morning. Didn't get back till
well, we got back
6.
and had to turn around and go right back out. And,
yep.
And the time we got back, it was probably after 6, so right at it.
It's probably a little after. All I know is I could take me a nap right now. And I still got to eat supper. Big Rooms Homestead's in the house. Said hugs, everyone.
Well, thank you. Right back to you.
No doubt. Big old YouTube hug.
Yep.
Shaky said it's been a day. I'll give it that. LOL. Well, wasn't today? Today was your dentist.
Yeah, but he's got to go back Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Stevie's in the house.
Well, howdy, buddy.
Do y'all hear anything in the background? They loud. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, we pulling a red.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Got a box full of babies.
Yep. That's all you can hear them doing all day. I took Glenn to them with some loud little babies.
Oh, I think they took back out of you.
I taught them well in 2 hours. They ain't even been in the house. Actually, for those of y'all who do not know, well, I don't know that everybody's Tractor Supply is doing it, but our Tractor Supply is actually guaranteeing their birds for a whole 24 hours. I hate that, Big Dreams. We was having some internet issues. Is last night, wasn't it? Yeah.
Tony was.
Yeah, but Tony and Krista's was going off. I kept having to turn my phone off and on because it wouldn't connect, and saying it wasn't connected to the internet. And
Rob's Homestead Bees.
Roy's.
Oh, Roy's Homestead Bees. Howdy, howdy.
Says, hello, Owen. How are you, Roy? I don't think he's.
That's what I just started saying.
You're a newbie in here, aren't you, dude?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that.
We love us some vegan.
And did you see what Cakey said?
Cakey.
Something.
So there's Shaky name.
Yeah, we'll just start calling him Cakey.
He says, yeah, a lot of peeping, LOL. And you're exactly right. Cakey.
Oh, well, you can't never tell about me.
It'd have to be coconuts.
I don't know, it might be pecans.
What did we do? I mean, he's nutty. Oh, me. Warren said he didn't get any notification for Believe on the Cross, so he figured their internet was on the blink.
Tonight or last night?
Roy says, I do a lot of watching, no talking.
Ah,
Shaky said, just don't call me late for supper. No doubt. Ours has been fixed for an hour and we didn't have time to eat.
yeah, all we got to do is smell it.
That's it. Warren said tonight.
Okay,
We've been so busy. I don't know. I know we went by there earlier and thought no one was home, so we left.
Yeah, that's what I started to say. I don't know if they was on tonight or not. I hadn't had a change. We
might message them and make sure they're okay.
Well, I was looking here to see if
he's going to look and see if they're on live now. But I know while we've been in the house, my phone ain't notified me that they
we need to remember to look at the Wikishare.
Oh, they back?
I don't know. They got something there up about the Florida vacation.
Alrighty.
So we need to go check it out tonight.
I bet it's about their visit.
Well, I don't know. It's a video. I don't know.
Well, honey, it would have been a video.
I didn't want to click on that.
I think he's starving to death and ain't got a lick of sense.
Well, if I was hungry for sense, I'd have been starved to death a long time ago.
And Shaky said they not. Hey, LOL.
Okay.
Roy, all of our critters are doing good, except for 2 little piglets. The mama say I'll late on some today.
Yep. Them new mamas, it's hard to figure out what's going to go on with them.
Yep. Well, welcome back, Red. Shaky said Tony got the rail tag today, LOL.
Oh, heck.
Oh, is it supposed to be here? Hello, Sue. How are you doing? We've still been praying for you, girlfriend, because we know you're going through a rough time. But I want y'all to know them 2 little baby goats that Rosebud had, they are so spoiled. So spoiled. And they come up wanting us to pet them, hold them. The little girl won't quit till you pick her up and hold her and love on her. You can't just bend over and pet her and love on her. You got to pick her up and love on her. And they bounce around like rubber balls, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
They was down there today and they went flying under the gate, bounced one time, jumped up on the stack of tires and went flying back down. Jumped up on some other stuff. They are just so cute. Desiree's in the house.
You missed
Sue?
No. Red's comment.
I'm back?
No, after that.
Oh, I was on Stringfield Ridge live streaming, had to make a pit stop. Well, we sure. How is does anybody know how Ridge Life's wife's doing? Oh, Sue said, well, thank you. We came to Kentucky to take Shiloh to a Creation Museum and Noah's Ark. I've always wanted to go to Noah's Ark. Yeah, it is. The new mamas, sometimes they just get in their own little world. And, I mean, them some awful itty-bitty little piglets to be behind such a big old mama pig.
Yep.
Urban Bucket Homestead. I know who that is, Doodle. Hello, sis. How are you?
Yeah, I was trying to explain it to her today.
Yep. I love Patsy Cline's music too, but I didn't know she was buried that close to us.
Where?
I'm not sure Stevie knows, but Shaky said it wasn't but just a few minutes from his dentist. So he went by and paid respects to a legend. I would have had to have also.
Yep. Stevie wants to know where is Noah's Ark.
So Stevie wants to know where's Noah's Ark because I forgot. Lauren said I'd love to go there too. I know it's an awful big place. They say you would be absolutely amazed. What they done is they went in and made a replica.
Yeah, they recreated it.
Yep, and they said that you just would not believe how huge and complex that ship was, or the ark. It's in Kentucky.
You right there, Shaky. It is a common thing for that.
It is. And I hate it so bad. Rebel Kenners, hello and welcome.
Howdy, howdy.
I think this is your first time being in here too, isn't it? Red says, I got to go to John F. Kennedy's gravesite. I cried. I would have too. And Glenn's running the link if anybody wants to pop in and say hello. We probably ain't going to get to be on here much or very long tonight because I'm telling you, I'm about to starve.
Well, if enough gets up here, we'll just blink out and go eat while they're...
Yeah, exactly. If enough of you won't come up, we'll just cut our little square off and let y'all have at it while we eat real quick. I went and used, it's like an Instapot, but it's the cheaper brand. It's the Fiberwire brand. But I put a big old roast in it with some green beans and a few taters.
Rebel said yes. I just happened to see us live.
Well, we sure are glad to have you, and we hope you come back and see us again. Hey, Red.
Hey.
Did you come up here to give me a whooping?
No, I came up here to give you a hug.
Well,
now, I thought the whooping sounded better.
You would.
You can do that. I ain't.
She gets mad at me when I give her a whooping. Then I have to live with her.
That is true. She knows where you live.
Yeah.
I have to sleep beside of her.
And he's got windows on the side of his bed, big old windows. I'll just kick him out the windows.
Hey, I can always give you the bat that I have. Whack.
I need them every once in a while.
You need your mini whack.
No, I need them to whack you.
Oh, God. Did you just say what I just think you just said?
Yeah, she did. You know her. If you say something to put something through that mind, it's coming out the mouth.
It ain't a good thing for me to be on here tonight. I'm telling you, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I am so wore out. And I don't think when I'm that way. It just pops out before I think anything.
I think her and Tony.
That's me on an everyday occasion.
Susan said, why are you getting a whooping? He just wants to do it to me. Big dreams, I love my Instapot too. And they said that, Shaky said that Patsy Cline was from and buried in Winchester, Virginia.
I was thinking, I was remembering it was close.
Where is Winchester, Virginia?
Oh, God, she would ask that.
Yeah, and I see your wheels are turning. Shaky said, and just like that, Red comes on and April goes south. I think he said you're a bad influence on me, Red.
I can't help it.
Well, Shaky knows her better than we do.
Hey, it's to have some fun.
Hey, if it wasn't for some fun time, all the bad time wouldn't be worth it.
That's right.
Well, I made a comment tonight on Springfield Ridge. I said, I promise I'll behave. I said, but misbehaving is also behaving. It's just a lot more fun. And Lee was taking a drink about that time and he nearly spit it out everywhere.
I can see that.
And Shaky said that Chris and Tony eat in front of them all the time.
Yeah. They're bad for that.
Herb said, and darn, I missed it.
Yeah, I decided since this was the second live, besides y'all's channel, this was the second live I'd done.
Yeah.
And I decided I was going to be extra behaving because when I was on Two Families, I broke the internet. It's like everyone quit talking.
Was he bad red?
No, I just Daryl asked me what I like to do, and I told him I wrote. And he said, "Is this something that we can, like tell everyone here about? Tell them about what I write?" And I went, "Oh no." I said, "No." And he goes, "Well, not everyone has the same forte." And I went, "Daryl, I write adult erotica." "Oh no, we can't do that. I went, exactly.
Hey, Big Dream, I hope your internet comes back up soon. If it gets straightened out, come on back. We'll be missing you there.
Exactly. And you have a good night. God bless you. Hope it gets better.
And
good night, Anne-Marie.
Roy said, how do y'all get it when someone else gets on live at the same time? Are you talking about how we got two people up here at the same time?
You can the link.
Yeah, I can run a link here. We go through StreamYard, and I can bring other people up here live with us.
Yeah, and when you click on the link, it'll walk you through what to do. You just have to make sure you have a mic and a camera, and you need to show your face on the thing whenever you get ready to come in.
Papa Rock!
Hello,
Papa Rock.
Buddy, I missed
Love
you
today too, hon.
by 1 minute. When it popped up, it said it was streamed 1 minute ago. I'm like, doggone it.
But Roy said yes, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, alrighty. It's before we go through StreamYard. I just dropped the link there under Lazy Acre there. If you click on that link, and then it'll come across there and
prompt you to what you need
to do. Just like this young fella here just did.
Papa Rock. Who's that beautiful young lady behind you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think he heard you, Red.
I said, who's that beautiful young lady behind you?
I don't know if he's ignoring you or just couldn't hear you.
Because I know he said,
"Oh, that's my granddaughter."
She's pretty.
Yep. That's the reason he moved the camera. He didn't want nobody looking at her. So we had to look at him.
Yeah,
I'll fight over her, huh?
What is that song, Red? It's all about me.
Roy's Homestead, you can still do it on your phone.
Yeah, you'll just have to get you a pod and set it in it,
or you can hold the phone up there, but you can click that link and still come up. The only thing is, once you start in the StreamYard, you need to exit
YouTube
from YouTube's channel so it don't feed back through your phone.
Or like turn the sound off or something. I found out if you turn the sound off, it will.
Yeah, mute the sound.
Well,
yeah,
it might work, but I don't know with it being internal like that, because what it is, it's like you're on the stream twice.
Yeah.
Well, see, I just turned my volume off. That's all I did.
Yeah,
I still hear you.
That's what I was getting ready to say. If you turn the volume off on both of them, you can't hear nobody.
No,
You know what? I just lied. I didn't turn the volume off. I stopped the play on the YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, if you stop it, then there won't be no interference.
I apologize for lying. I thought I had done it the other way, but I didn't.
You've been pumping too much.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Never me.
Look at that face.
No.
She even looks guilty, don't she, Papa Rock?
Yeah. We know how red is.
But
so how you been? I'm sorry. How you been today, Papa Rock?
Pretty good.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to.
Bunch of yard sales today, and I trucked right along with it.
Well, that's good. Did you get any good deals?
I got a tripod for $3.
Oh my
I
God.
heard you.
Whoa.
That's a good deal.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to have to wear a special shirt on here just for Papa Rock because I think he would enjoy it.
Uh-oh. Is it your Dolly Parton shirt?
No, it's the one that says, no,
I don't even know about that now.
it's one that I actually wore to my family's Thanksgiving dinner. It says, "You know what I can't stand," and below it says, "No, seriously."
Well,
My niece drug her husband across the house just to read that shirt because she caught it. You know, the wheelchair joke. She was screaming, "Read her shirt! Read her shirt! Read her shirt!"
Well, here's an interesting thought for you. I used to work with this girl, and her sister held Thanksgiving at their house. Well, her and her husband are nudists. So there they was sitting around the table with all their family there with no clothes on.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yes. Now, would that not be awkward as snot?
I could sell a lot of cash out there.
that's what you call going back to nature.
Yeah.
Just hope you don't bend over the table.
Yeah. I hope you don't drop no food on the floor.
Do you see what Susan typed? The face gave you away.
Uh-huh.
Yep. She said, "Love you, Red."
I love you too.
Thank you, everyone.
Hey,
It's funny. The boys will tell me that when I'm not mischievous, my face will just like turn, and they see your eyes will just glow and just shine, and they're like, "Oh God, what's she up to?"
I would never call her a liar because
Hey,
April, I got one for you. You talking about the nudists? You talking about the nudists? The other day, my wife and I are driving from Martinsburg back home, and there's a lady, or the gentleman's club, a lady strip club there, And guys, on the truth, it's gentlemen's steak and gentlemen's club and steakhouse with dancing. It's a new. They're expecting you to sit there and eat steak and watch these girls naked in front of you dance. They know way.
I have an important question to ask. Do they have EMTs on standby?
I want to know the truth.
Taking a whole lot of cooking going on.
Yeah.
Mom was worried about my growth, so she gave me feeding.
I couldn't do that.
Either heart attacks or die from trying to chew their food.
Choking to death.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Well, you know what May 1st is, don't you?
It's almost my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be observing your safe driving abilities. Play your cards right.
Well, it's also Naked Gardening Day.
Let's roll.
Really?
Make note. Don't visit Red on May 1st.
I can do that.
I don't do it. I just know about it.
I could sell cash wraps on that.
Well, she may not just went red.
There's an app.
Hello, Skinner Farm.
I guess you're blushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't do another one. I don't know.
Hey, Josh, I
talking about the.
I hope I got his name right. His name is Josh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I always feel every time I say that, I'm like, no, that's not his name. I feel like a nincompoop.
Yucata is a once-monthly add-on injection for severe
How's your back, Glenn?
It's doing a little better still.
Josh said I'm getting by, Rick.
It can still be a little sore, but it's doing better.
Yeah, they drilled on that tooth for about 20 minutes just to tell me that they're going to fill it, temporary fill it, to come back and just get it yanked out.
I'd have probably looked at him and said, "It's done right now. Just grab them pliers."
They didn't have time to do it. She would have done it, but she didn't have time because it wasn't scheduled to be an extraction. So, but I mean, they were going to do it Monday morning, but it was too early.
Well, I want y'all to know I had a drink today and I spilled it everywhere and had to go all over town with wet breeches, wet shirt, I took my phone, everything.
Exclusively at K.
Anybody throw dollar bills at you?
No.
For the mom at 2, 3, or 4 full-time
Well,
jobs.
howdy, cow.
I'm not touching that one shaky. I had a lot of things go across my mind, and not one of them, but my mouth would be willing to say.
Well,
You can't even talk straight.
Only thing
Yeah, I
I
know.
say about it, it costed me a bunch of money today.
Is that where the boom chicka boom boom comes in?
Huh?
So the Cash App comes in.
Boom comes in.
So I'm
That's
curious,
where the
what
what
do you
comes in?
have? What do you have chirping behind you?
Susan said, I can't hear with the background going. Could you please turn it down?
Well, you do you.
Might be me. I'm gonna jump off here anyway. I just want to come on and say hi to y'all.
Oh, well, we're glad you did, buddy. You know,
Love
you
you, love you, brother.
I love you guys. I'll get back in the chat and stir up
Love
everything
you
like I
too,
usually
hon.
do.
all right.
Always.
All right.
Love
See
you,
ya.
Shaky.
Well, looky here. We got a new one face up here.
Well, hello there.
Hello,
Yeah,
Roy.
I did it.
Yeah,
You
you
did.
did.
I don't
How
think
are
I've ever
you?
got to meet you, Roy.
Nice
Hello.
to meet you.
How many bees do you keep?
Oh, I got quite a few, about 13 hives.
I
Wow.
hear you.
That's good.
My sister's been beekeeping for over 20 years. In the last few years, she's been having a lot of problems. But it doesn't help that her neighbor down the road keeps spraying Roundup.
I think he froze up.
That'll sure get him.
Hi, Cooper.
Where are you from, Roy?
Can't hear you.
Rome, Georgia.
Rome, Georgia.
Rome, Georgia.
Yeah, there's right many beekeepers down that way, ain't there?
Yeah, there's a few running around here.
Yeah. I know I've seen on YouTube a lot of different ones down that way. I've thought about trying to get a hive or two, but I'm allergic to bees, so it always gets me scared.
I always find the yellow jackets.
That ain't
Yeah.
good.
I found a few of them nests too.
Hey,
My problem is bees they're attracted to my hands.
They're
In the
attracted to
summer,
my whole
I have to
body.
literally wear gloves all the time because they're attracted to my hands.
All right,
I'm being
Mom.
married.
All right.
What are you doing, April?
I ain't saying that on live stream.
She's wanting to go in that little room again.
Yeah, I can do
Yeah, I need to be putting time out. I'm telling you. I don't
April's being naughty. I'm actually enjoying that.
I hear you.
I don't like stick around when I'm really tired.
That little room will get you tired.
It will.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he
Well, the way I see it, maybe the bees are attracted to my hands.
Oh, they found the
I'm
bad
just so
spot.
sweet. I'm so sweet and innocent.
the new hot wire in.
Well, Skinner,
We
did
gotta
you know?
go
Pop a rock.
because want to strike our internet.
Well, they got attracted to me real good the other day.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear what Red said?
No, I was trying to read that, and then you screamed in my ear.
She said,
So I can't
I
hear
said
nothing.
maybe the bees are attracted to me because I'm so sweet and innocent.
Pop a rock.
Yeah.
I started to say, Papa, you need to do that look like you did the other night. Yeah.
Oh, me. Red, did you catch all that? Nobody?
Yeah.
Innocent.
Well, I said the other day that, well, my dad was a preacher. He was also a cop. So I was a real good girl.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Roy, do you put out videos about your bees?
Yeah, I put, there's a few on there. Just go to Roy's Homestead Bees.
All righty, we'll have to check you out there.
Yep.
Yeah, I put out one the other day. I put out one the other day where I'm running. You'll see me running from them. They got all on me.
Now, my dad's brother, when they was young, they said he'd go out there in the middle of the beef patch wherever they had all the hives with nothing on but a pair of shorts and reach in there and get the queens out and have the bees just all over him.
That ain't good.
That's what I do. I usually just wear a pair of shorts and
business.
I used to be another guy who was here close.
Somebody's shifting already.
He would do a full beard.
Grandma?
He'd get him all over his face, looked like he had a big long full beard.
Oh, really? I just don't know if I could do that. Warren said he enjoyed me keeping.
Do you remember that Dan or whatever it was that was on TV?
Yeah.
He challenged him to that. He looked at him and he said, I will not accept that challenge.
No.
Did you see what Shaky said just a bit ago?
About you being so full of stuff?
And it's not funny?
Now, how could anyone think that this little face could do anything wrong?
A sweet lady in a wheelchair.
Hey,
exactly. I'm in a wheelchair. What can I do?
what would your mama say to that remark?
She'd say I was full of, you know what?
Okay.
I didn't let them out there, and then there was one spot that I jumped out, and I told them that they would stay in the truck.
Yeah, my mom would say you're full of it and you know it.
Not you didn't do anything bad.
Papa Rock's telling you.
I'm below her, too.
You better hope
That's why my Cash App don't work.
Well, I would move you around, but I don't know how to do that. I've seen other people doing that, moving people around, but I don't know how you do it.
See, Warren agrees with me. He says that I am so innocent.
Oh, yeah. Warren, you just don't know, boy.
But we also won't tell him, really.
I could tell you a couple of stories, but they ain't fitting for live streaming.
I know she likes to watch them.
Why not? Those couple of stories we talked about on the live stream.
No doubt.
Well, not into detail.
Showed her.
True.
Get your head, Dad.
Thank you, Warren. Thank you.
Warren must be drinking bee juice with spikes in it.
What you think about that, Ryan?
Warren's a good guy. That's what I have to say.
I think you've done gotten somebody's bee's nest.
Talking about bees' nest, I told my mom I wanted a hive that I could bring to school to show the children when I was in elementary. So we went out to find one that had no bees in it. Well, the first one that we found, it was my dad and my brother, and then I was behind them because they said, well, you're going to walk slow, so just walk behind us. Got up to that bee's nest. It was full of bees. So when they went to turn around to run from the bees, the one that they said was slow was in front of them now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They run over you.
We got to the truck, and they nearly threw me out the other side of the truck. Trying to get in.
I used to go digging ginseng, and every time I get in the woods, somehow I'd run across the yellow jacket's nest. and they would flat eat me up.
Yellow jackets will.
Oh, they will, yeah.
Yeah, I pushed a stump over one night with a tractor.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh.
we counted 150 stings on me that night.
Oh.
The next night, I started taking a shower and started to wash my head.
Ooh.
And Lord have mercy, you talking about sore. I didn't even realize I'd got stung on the head, but there was probably 50, 60 stings on my head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
The funny thing about it, my brother was out there in the pasture too, and he seen Glenn getting stung, and Glenn looked at him and he said, "Nana, they didn't get me."
No, that was after we got to the house.
Shaky.
Luckily, Daddy was out there too, and Daddy didn't get stung. But we got in there on the porch over at Mom and Daddy's, and our little brother looked at me and said, "Ha ha! I didn't get stung." Ow! They started just to screaming.
I am not that old, Shaky. I'm only 52.
Red is so old, the only beehive she ever had was a hairdo. LOL. He was hit by over 100 hornets.
You just wait. Next time I see you, you better have some really good shoes on because I'm going to purposely run over your toes.
Just get some of them steel-toed ones, Shaky, and she'll run up there and hit it be like a scotch, and she'll go sliding come out of the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Why do you think Travis wears steel-toed boots?
What's
Did you
that?
hear him? He goes, I have to.
You made a believer.
Roy, do you do other filming about all of your other animals, or is these all you do?
Well, these is all I got besides my dog.
Oh, I love me some dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't got
Speaking
the
Speaking about doggies, I got one right here wasn't petting.
I just love Penny.
I got a big old black lab. She is fault rotten.
That's what they for.
Yeah.
Spoil them and love them.
Cooper's so spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, stolen trash.
Yeah, I saw you one of them.
Oh, hot shake.
Yeah.
Aww.
Did
I
you see
saw
it?
the pop-up.
They showed the little white
Yeah,
dog.
hey, I'll show you again. Come here, Pete.
Oh,
I know, ain't it
One of you
sweet?
mom, you corky, don't it?
yes, except for he's hot.
Oh,
He's a hot man.
Hey, Angie.
Hello, Angie.
Howdy.
Angie says, "Hi, Gable Gang. Hope you're all okay. I love what you sent us. I'm not gonna say because we still got the video
Yeah.
on his phone.
yeah, I got to get
love
that
it.
video done. I've got the feeling so bad. I wasn't into this for a while. But we gonna get it out there and give you a big thank you.
Yep, because I use it every night. Because he runs off and leaves me, so I use it.
Hey, Angie, I saw you cash apps. You can make money on that.
Yeah, he kept saying he's trying to get it to grow, and I kept asking him, "How'd you plant it and get it to grow?" And he won't tell me his secret.
The only secret I got to keep it from growing is she's right above me.
Huh?
You are
Why is
best
everyone
friend.
pointing at me? I was reading. I wasn't paying attention.
Roy
Now
thinks-
I'm self-conscious here.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I was reading.
Uh-huh. Papa Rock said you was the reason his cash apps wouldn't grow. You
No,
can't
I
always,
chewed that one up. That was
It's always,
pretty good, too.
it's always got poo on it.
I did not poo on it.
I think he's trying to say you full of poo.
And you can't say I hiked my leg because I can't get it up that far.
I can't neither.
look, watch Papa Rock. He keeps sitting there looking up. I think he's afraid it's going to start dripping down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Where's your umbrella? Did you feel something drippy?
Oh man.
I think I'm the old man in the show tonight, ain't I?
Well,
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't know. I mean, if I hadn't shaved, we probably wouldn't been able to tell the difference, you know.
Yeah, you're spring chicken. How old are you, Ed?
Me? Oh, I'm 57.
You're a spring chicken.
Yeah, I
it's
feel older.
57. Well, I'm older than you.
I'll be 73 this May.
Wow. You don't look it.
May 1st.
Oh,
Now you
Do not look at it.
He does not. He
I
don't
got
act
enough
like it
in
either.
my body to make me old.
I think Papa Rock's a little full of it every once in a while too.
I gotta say, if you can't smile, it ain't worth living.
Exactly.
You know,
Right.
Shaky, I have said that exact saying many times. I'm so poor I couldn't pay attention.
Ain't we all? Ain't we
Jerry
all?
Cousins do what?
Shaky called me no geezer.
Oh.
Well,
Love you,
Susan
Shaky.
said she misses her Depends. I better not give it, go there. I can't help it, Susan. I am a nut by birth. No, I'm a comedian by birth and a nut by design.
Grandma cannot answer right now.
Between you and Papa Rock. They getting the kick out of you, Papa Rock.
Papa Rock brings life to the party.
He sure does.
Yeah, we're just family. We're family.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
And
Hold on.
they've welcomed you into the family too now.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you're initiated. Oh, look.
Kill it.
I think everybody ought to do this live chat like this.
Say
It's
hi.
neat, ain't it?
Say
Oh, it's a
hi.
lot of fun, Roy. It's a lot of fun.
It is. I would
That was
rather
Miss
do the
Kelly
live
Allen.
streaming than I had making videos. To me, it's easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
It is.
I can't see all the writing though. I can't see what everybody's saying that's not on here.
That's
Up
the bad.
on the corner, you'll see comments.
He's
Just
on the phone.
click on that comment.
It's not
Papa
showing
Rock.
up on here.
He's on the phone.
Oh, you're on the phone.
Now,
Yep.
if he's on the computer, it'd be over to your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Susan.
Hard.
Hey, Susan. The only time that I'm going to worry about this or this is when this and this leaves and it starts growing out of my ears. Then I'll worry.
Hey, that does happen. Trust me. I've been having a
Bad hair day.
uh-huh.
He needs a haircut bad. His curls are stuck out every which way today.
Oh, when's the next shave and the haircut coming?
It needs to be now, but I'm too tired.
I done said I ain't gonna be cheap this time. It's gonna take 5,000 subscribers to get me to go through that again.
Oh no.
Oh
you
yeah.
tell him, Papa Rock.
Oh,
I
no.
learned the hard way the last time when the big channel comes on and somebody makes a remark.
You keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the bee in the hive, and I'm gonna remind everybody.
Did you see what Shaky wrote about you, Papa Rock?
I haven't paid no attention. What did he say this time?
Says you're a poop stirring whippersnapper, LOL.
Look at Papa.
Shaky, I don't know if I have a hairy butt or not. It's not like you can turn around and look.
You wasn't gonna raise up to find out.
Ask her neighbors; they can tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got told on.
Yeah, she says she's bad to go out there and flip her wheelchair over
Yeah.
back.
You know what? Next time I see the postman, I'll ask him too.
And not
Oh
only
God, Glenn almost spit it everywhere.
he did.
Yeah, she'll be out there laid over in the driveway next time.
With
She'll
ours
ha-
depends on again.
Yeah, she'll have a package in her hand saying special delivery.
Red about spit her Dr. Pepper out that time.
She-
And she done swallowed
oh, me.
Oh, Lord, I'm taking a headache.
No doubt.
Jakey said, Red, please tell us you don't have a hairy butt.
Shaky
Said
said,
April already took it south.
I might as well strike a
You know, Dr. Pepper, if your nose does not feel good.
It
No.
burns, don't it? Feels like you stuck pepper up there.
Hey, Red.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, Papa Rock.
Oh, what are y'all?
Are you okay, Red? No.
Angie.
He's parked his back.
Yeah, Shaky's right. He said, poor Roy thinking, what the heck did I click into?
No doubt.
Now, Susan said she was going to be the bee in the bonnet to help you out, Papa.
Oh, no. No.
That's all good.
She gonna tell on everybody.
Uh-huh.
What was
It's
that, Roy?
all good.
He said it's all good.
Yep.
Well, I think everyone already knows my secrets because, well, I make jokes out of them.
Yeah, you just fall over backwards and show them everybody, don't you?
And that's not a secret no more, Glenn.
Exactly.
She even got a special delivery.
Red can't even cover her face because they know what the underside looks like too.
I can if we never if I can always ask somebody if we're having a full moon that day.
They probably tell you every night.
But if it's not a full moon, you better not sit underneath it.
Just brush it first.
I get it.
What's the matter, Red?
Lucy says free party.
Oh God. That one time we went backwards out here in the yard. The neighbor comes up to help Travis get me up off the ground. She comes over, she looks down at me, she goes, "Are you okay, Red?" I went, "Yeah." I said, I always wondered what this guy looked like laying on my back. I just never figured it would happen this way. She goes, "Red's not right time. No, not right now. It's not time for a joke." And I went, "Yes, it is."
Good time.
Always a time for a joke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Always time for laughter in life.
There's never a bad time for a joke.
I mean, I joked when I went in to have surgery, emergency surgery. I did. I looked over at the anesthesiologist.
I guess she's just now reading
Shaky.
Oh, Roy don't know what's going on.
Tell her, Red.
What did I walk into?
Uh-huh. But Shaky wrote, everyone knows Red's secrets because everywhere else they have telephones. Down there they have Tele-Red.
I do not tell other people's secrets, just my own.
Thank goodness.
Busy, don't it?
Nope, I keep other people's secrets to myself.
Yeah, but like
But
I
I
said,
love telling my own, so then I don't have any secrets, so I can't be blackmailed. So
Exactly.
yeah, but that's enough to keep all your secrets. Keeps you busy.
that is true. Like I was saying, I mean, they were bringing me back in to have emergency surgery. And anesthesiologist comes over, and I went, "Come here, I need to ask you a question." He's like, "Yeah," and I went, "How much is this crap sell for out on the streets?" You know, he didn't even tell me to count down. He just, I was out.
That's the best way to go, though.
I know the first time I was going under, I told the anesthesiologist was actually my neighbor at the time. And I told her, I said, I bet you have a hard time getting people to go to sleep whenever they know they need to have surgery. She said, no, not really. She said, all right, you'll feel it running in. Count backwards from 100. I said, 199. Boop.
I don't make it to 99.
I love you too, Shaky.
Well, I made it to 99, but I don't like it.
I don't know if anyone's ever really paid attention, but if you listen to comedians, which I love comedy,
yeah.
But if you listen to comedians, their stories are. What did you just say?
No wonder.
Because you are.
That's right. You said, look in the mirror.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
You want me to shove him out the window?
No. I'll just loan you the great big black bat I have later.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Just text it to me and I'll whack him with it.
If you listen to comedians,
Real
a lot of
life
the stuff that they make fun of
howdy.
is actually real life stuff.
Yeah, it is.
That a lot of people are afraid to laugh at because they don't want to offend other people. Well, comedians don't really give a hoot who they defend, who they offend.
No.
Well, I do, but I love to pick and cut up with people, so I try to keep it friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to keep it respectful. Michelle.
Only until you get some dehydrated nanners.
You think eating Michelle's dehydrated nanners would knock us out?
Uh-huh.
Shaky needs some of them because, by the time they come out of that oven at 450 degrees, he could have crunched his teeth right on out.
But see, there's a fallback. There's always a popo that comes with it.
Okay.
Michelle's real good friends with the popo and the fire and
Well, Michelle, don't feel bad because Travis has forbidden me to ever make pickles again. He said I came up with a new form of tear gas.
Was that from making the pickles or eating the pickles?
Making it.
That was
We actually poured it outside. It was so strong you could smell it inside the house.
That's bad.
And you ate pickles that come out of that?
We did not eat them. He's like, oh, no. We poured them outside. You know, the thing is, the animals didn't even touch it.
I agree, Shaky. I agree 100%.
Tony shoots chemical warfare and you make it, right?
I agree, Shaky, yes.
I hope you do, Michelle.
No, this one getting ready to do. I was drinking.
Michelle's going to make a new video on the nanners just for Papa Rock.
Well, Shaky, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, I agree with
try
it.
to make people laugh. I mean, I know there's a lot of times I've been down because of, all the fibromyalgia and the hurt, but
Papa Rock, be on the lookout. Michelle's going to make you a nanner video.
I know. I'm waiting on that one.
Uh-huh. Well, howdy, Noah.
Hi, Noah.
How's that daughter? She's still doing okay today? Michelle says, Papa Rock, how about I try to dehydrate water?
Can you do it?
I had to get real close to see exactly if that's what I read in my brain.
Anybody that cooks their iPad can do anything. That's all I got to say.
Well, hey, Free Hanley.
Hey, Hanley.
Hello, Free Hanley. How are you? Noah says some better. Well, that's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
Susan, I do. And if I can make other people laugh, then my job is done.
Exactly.
Yep.
Even if I have to throw myself underneath that bus, I'll be more than willing to do it.
Yep.
Exactly. Lewis said Papa Rock will get twice as much with his cash app. He said, money, 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 money.
Hey, I'll be back.
All righty.
Hello.
Bye.
He goes off.
Free Hanley there says got snow again this morning.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Well, I tell you what, the last couple of months, I think this morning we was down to 29 when I looked at it first time.
Yep.
well, Texas is getting tore up with tornadoes again.
Oh, heck.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hadn't even
I
looked
gotta watch out for that tomorrow. It's supposed to be raining real bad and thunderstorms tomorrow here.
Yeah, we're supposed to get rain here tomorrow.
Yeah, we're supposed to get rain tomorrow, too.
Oh,
That must be a big storm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Shaky says, what in the heck is a cash app anyway? Papa, that's for you.
Yep, you got to explain
Okay. Shaky, here's what a cash app is. You pay me $100 and then I give you a hint. Once I give you the hint, it's up to you to figure out the cash app.
That was good.
But I don't see no answer.
Oh,
Man,
man.
he's out of $100.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true, Rob and Michelle. That's true.
Thank you, Susan. She said she's got our backs if anybody outside the family is mean to us.
I hear you.
Noah said they're having storms there tomorrow also.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to go probably go look at the radar and see what it looks like coming towards us.
Yeah. Papa
Hey,
Rock
you
tells
guys-
me she thinks you're getting robbed. There's people walking behind you. They're taking your cash out.
I'm taking the money.
He said they can have the dad burn out. Just leave me the money.
Yeah.
Just leave the money.
Shaky, okay, Papa, give me the hint. The check's in the mail. Looky.
The Wickshire.
Hey. Wiki, wiki, wiki.
Made it home from Florida. And he didn't stop by to see us.
Well, he said he didn't get to this. Kids had to go to school.
Okay. I
So-
forgive you there now, son.
Yep. But we do
All
have
right,
to
y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Good seeing all y'all.
Good
It was
seeing
nice
you.
to meet you, Roy. Sorry
Hey,
we're
Roy,
such a bunch of
but
people.
before you leave, what do you think of the family?
That's great. It's
There
great.
you go. Just make
Well,
sure you hit
thank
that
you.
like button down there.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
All right, now.
They come on back anytime.
Yes.
Okay. Well, y'all look me up on there. Look at them bees.
All
do.
righty, we
Will do.
will.
All right,
God
then.
bless you.
Nice meeting y'all.
Same
You
here,
too.
Roy.
Bye.
Now let's see. Nora's saying, hey, Billy says, much love. We sure have missed you, Billy.
Yeah. You gonna jump up here and tell us a little bit about your trip?
Yeah, tell that family that we
There
said
you
hello
go.
and we love them.
Well, I've been wondering where you been the last few days. I didn't think you done went on your vacation to the other night. There's that link. Jump up here and tell us about it.
I gotta get off here for a while. I'm burning up the candle.
You ain't trying to burn it at both ends now, are you?
I tried, but Michelle, she put it in a dehydrator and it just went out.
Well, Papa Rock, we love you so much, buddy.
Yeah.
I love all y'all.
You have a good night, and thank you for coming in and sharing that joy with us.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it. All right. Love y'all.
Love y'all too, Papa. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
We didn't read everybody out.
Uh-huh. Billy said the video for the vacation is up.
Yeah, we just seen it pop up.
Uh-huh.
And Shaky said, and there was 2.
Oh, the mouse ain't working right because I got it backwards.
Oh, love you, my Papa.
Hey, sorry about that.
That's okay.
My sister called me to tell me that my cousin's wife passed away tonight.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Her cousin's wife.
And then she went to tell me that my brother, his wife, and his younger son has COVID.
Oh, no.
Free Henley won't know how long we're going to be live.
I don't know.
Okay, Shaky.
We've been here for an hour.
Uh-huh.
Shaky said Glenn farted and everyone left.
I figure that's Tony running around somewhere. He said he was going to be here in just a little, or on here, but I ain't seen him in here yet.
Well, go right into it, Henley. We're not leaving right now. I mean, it ain't going to be right now.
I love root beer floats, but root beer does not like me. Every time I try to drink it, one time I tried to drink it, we was traveling down on the beltway of D.C., and it foamed up, going down my throat, and started coming out of my nose and my mouth. I looked like a rabid squirrel.
Oh no. I ain't never really liked root beer. I can't handle it in a float or nothing else. It's just something about it. I don't know what it is. I just don't like root beer.
I ain't never liked it neither.
And I know there's a lot of people who do, but I just ain't one of them.
Do you like root beer floats? Nope.
Nope. I don't like no kind of float.
Now, yeah, that's me too, because if I was to have a float, root beer would probably be the closest one because it's like a creamy, sweet taste. But the rest of them, to me, ice cream and drink just does not go together.
Noah, you take care, buddy. And Warren said, "Oh no, that's a lot of bad news at once, Red. I'll pray for you, for your family."
And Michelle,
thank you, Warren.
To hear that
yeah.
But
my nephew went to go home, because he goes home. He stays with my mom and dad during the week because he goes to school where they live, and then they also he also works 2 different jobs down where they live. The boy's busy.
Okay.
And he goes home on the weekends to see his family, his mom and dad and a brother. He went to go home and they said, "No, you can't come up here. We all got COVID." All 3 of them had COVID.
Well,
my mom didn't know, and Forrest came home to her house because he didn't have any other place to go. And she had fell asleep on the couch, and when she woke up, he was standing in her doorway. Scared her so bad she screamed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, your sisters just laid a lot of bad news on you all at one time. I gotta tell y'all did you tell them about Bojangles today?
No. Yeah, we pulled in out there at Bojangles. This car in front of us pulled over or come out of drive and went over to the side there, and this young girl jumped out, come bouncing across the parking lot, and April sitting over there, "Who in the crap is this?" It's coming straight towards her, and I started just laughing.
It was my sister. I didn't have my glasses on. But it was Carla. Oh man, Glenn said that's bad. I said, well, I can't help, I can't see.
You need glasses.
I need to go get me some. I got some with the bifocals in them, but the bifocals just make my stomach.
Yeah, glasses are expensive.
Michelle wants to know what's a Bojangles.
Bojangles is the place to be. It's like Kentucky Fried, but it's spicy. It's
It's a Cajun.
Cajun
style.
chicken style.
Yeah.
Oh,
place.
they make some really. They used to sell around Thanksgiving. They would cook your turkeys for you.
Yep.
Yep.
They were
Deep
good.
fried.
They were really good.
They were. I know I like their cinnamon twists too.
Thank you, Susan.
Their strips are just awesome. I love their chicken strips. You can actually tell it's real white chicken meat.
Yeah. Yeah, they been chunked up and glued back together.
Nope. Jakey said, "Is April a natural blonde?" LOL. Bojangles has the best chicken. They do have the best chicken. I like their chicken.
I don't know about that. I love KFC.
I love KFC too, but I like Bojangles. Ours has got to where they
ours KFC went downhill.
it, or it's dry and hard, and I love the original recipe, but
that's what we get. It's the original recipe.
Yep.
Now the old Holly Farms used to beat Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Now I loved old Holly taters. You ever had any Holly taters? Oh my gosh, nobody.
You know the big quarter taters you can get in the stores and stuff. They look like big tater slices. A lot of them calls them tater wedges.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like potato wedges. Ugly.
Well, you hadn't never had none of the Holly ones. They was called Holly taters. They was ones that started this. And God, them things was good.
Would y'all believe I've got poison oak again? Again. And I know it's from the animals because I ain't been in any. But I've got it on my left arm, just everywhere.
I warn you, definitely ought to try them out there if you like chicken. Now, I recommend the chicken.
You got any of that?
What is it?
Clarinet clear lotion?
Nope, I sure don't.
It comes from Walmart.
Yep, I seen that. And I was going to ask our Indian doctor if he had anything the other day, and I forgot because he.
Well, I think she told you he did.
Yeah, that's the calamine generally comes in pink. That's what it always came in. But now they make the clear.
I know at the Amish store, they've got a soap. And it looks like sort of kind of like a sponge. And boy, you can use it on it and it'll dry it right up. It takes all the oils and stuff from it. It's good. I may need to go to the Amish store.
Michelle said Bojangles near me, 4 hours and 36 minutes.
Road trip, Michelle. Road trip.
Matt heard what you said over in the kitchen. He goes, "Where can you get that? I'm highly allergic to poison ivy. I'm going to get that."
Well, my eyes swelled shut. My whole face started swelling.
Oh, yeah. He was just around poison ivy. His eye just like swelled. I mean, it was horrible.
Well,
now Travis can get out there and just rip it up and just throw it to his side.
Everything else.
Yeah, he done scared me down here.
Well, now, if you ever get into it accidentally, a doctor told me if you wash really good and, scrub good 1 hour after, at least an hour after you come in contact with it, and then rub alcohol over it, that you'll never get it.
Huh.
Michelle said KFC was near me 4 minutes.
Now, KFC, I like KFC if they're good.
And Shaky said Bojangles in Winchester.
Well, the Bojangles that we've got in Jonesville ain't part of the
corporate.
Yeah, the corporate franchise. It's individually owned. It's actually owned by the son of the man who originally started Bojangles.
Before it incorporated.
Yeah, before it was bought out.
Hey.
Oh gosh, Warren said
Looky.
6 hours and 59 minutes.
Hey, son!
Billy Joe!
Billy!
Hi, Red.
You look like you got
Travis
a
and
tan.
I was just talking about you the other day, Billy Joe. He has a lot of like beads and stuff when he first tried to get into jewelry making, that is just sitting here at the house. So if you could email, or if you could like send me through Messenger your address, we're gonna send you everything that we've got.
All right.
Billy says, woo, woo, time to play.
My back's been blown up for the last 3 or 4 days, so I'm just.
Oh,
Billy, you
God,
need
boy.
to come down here and
Ow.
see if
Yeah, we found the Indian doctor that helps that back a bunch. Not an Indian doctor, an Indian medicine man.
Yeah.
I need one of those back cracker guys that snaps all your joints,
No, this works better.
He does it gently. He don't pop you, and I'm telling you, he's a miracle man. Has he ever called you Red?
No.
I'll get him.
Well, I know today his wife was going to Texas,
Yeah,
and they was
they're
going to
off
be gone pretty much
today.
all day today.
But she called yesterday afternoon.
I can't touch my camera.
For almost a month, if not a month.
You can't do what, Billy?
I can't touch my camera or my phone will bounce.
Oh.
Well, did y'all have fun?
Oh, shaky.
Yep.
Oh.
I can't see comments either because I just can't see comments.
Shaky said when he was young, him and his girlfriend had intimacy and poison ivy patch.
I bet that turned into a scratching situation.
No doubt. I bet they wasn't intimate for a few days.
The hard part is when you get the poison ivy or the poison sumac on your hands and you go to the bathroom and you gotta, because you can't. Can you ask your loved one, like, can you please treat me like a baby?
Well, you were there.
Mama, I can't do this no more.
You were there when Glenn had that cage and had the poison ivy growing out of it, and Travis went to grab it, and Glenn was like, "No." Travis went, "I'm not allergic to it," and just yanked that poison ivy out of that cage.
Some people aren't, yeah. What most of the world is.
My sister's not allergic to it either. She can stand in a patch of it in shorts, and it doesn't affect her.
Free Hanley, that's okay. You take your little man.
Yep.
I hadn't thought about that, Susan. That's a good idea. But I think I got it from the animals, eating it and being in it, and then me petting and loving on them and stuff. That's the only way I can figure out I keep getting it, because I watch for it.
Well, Billy,
Michelle. Did you see what Michelle
had a real good time down there in Florida?
What happened in Florida? Say again?
Michelle
I
just
said,
wrote,
did y'all
Ron
have a good
doesn't like
time?
my aim.
Yeah, it was good. We had a great time down there. I made a video. I didn't go outside.
It just popped up after we got on live, and Glenn said, "We gotta go check it out. You can go back and watch."
Hey.
Oh, it's funny. You guys know me. It's funny.
I bet so.
It's a very cute funny. It's not lowbrow humor. So I opened my big mouth and I told the people that work on the boat, "Hey, I act for YouTube. I'm an actor." They said, "You do a little acting?" I said, "Yeah, I do a little acting." They said, "Good. We got a free beer for you. I got one free ale for you." I was like, "I'll do anything for beer," and I don't drink. So I was like, they gave me a job on the boat. So you watch it. It's funny. My dad sent me a tiller, a little electric tiller. Yeah, it's cute. He's 83 years old, 83, and he watches the Wickershire Project. It's the first. You thought you had a hard time using computers. This is the first time ever touching a laptop. So I don't even know how he knows how to power it on, but I'm proud of him. So.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The last time I was on a boat, it was actually a water taxi, and my ex brought me up on it.
Where? What kind of a water taxi? Like where? Did you have to drive from where to where?
Well, it was around Boston, not Boston, Maryland.
Here.
Is around
Boston,
the Maryland area.
Yankee Town.
I can't see
Yeah,
that.
and we were down there at the aquarium.
Cool.
And we found out about the water taxi is what they call them. And what they do is they just bring you out on the water and bring you around, let you see the night lights and and that type of stuff.
Did you get to on the boat?
No. But my ex was sitting there, and they have to tie the water taxi up to the dock, and so they were pulling in the line, and then got that noose at the end. Next thing I knew, my ex-boyfriend put the noose around my neck. He goes, just in case you fall out.
Oh my God! Not cool. Horrible.
The captain of the taxi burst out laughing.
Yeah, that's male behavior for you. All of us are a bunch of knuckle draggers, Everything's funny.
Oh. But Billy Shaky said to tell you that he was where was that? Good to see you, Billy, and I'm glad you and your family had a good time and made it back home safely.
Yeah, thanks. 13-hour drive down there, 13-hour drive back there, and Sharon lost all her information. She lost her pocketbook and everything's gone. Social Security card.
Oh,
yeah.
You get all your cards.
The good thing is I took her ATM card, her credit debit card, and I was using it for gas, so it was in my wallet. There's a plus.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to show you guys that tiller in 1 second. I'm going to grab that.
All righty.
Yeah, those water taxis, they were fun. And then in Florida, we've been out on one of them ooh.
I hear you, Billy.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
Again, it's
good size.
It's a 12-inch blade. It's a very tiny one. It's perfect for raised beds because it's you wouldn't break soil with that thing. There's no way in hell. It's 9 amps and it's electric.
Well, now, I tell you what, my nephew, when he was doing them greenhouses over there across the road,
yeah,
he got one of them electric ones, and I tell you what, and that red clay was doing better than what you would think.
On a dry day, never go in there with wet soil.
Well,
That's
it was
hard.
dry because it's in the greenhouse, But he was using it. He'd reach in between them and set it down over and drag it back and kind of heal the rows back up with it.
Oh, you want to hear some crazy news, you guys? Crazy news? Ellsworth, North Carolina. You know where Ellsworth, North Carolina is? Ellsworth. Two L's. ELLS Worth. Ellsworth.
I ordered to, but I can't place it.
It's south of you, not too far.
Yeah.
There's some unrestricted land down there, a couple of acres. It's cheap.
Oh, hey.
Howdy, neighbor. I'm thinking of getting it.
Well, seriously, you gonna buy it?
What is it?
You're gonna buy it?
It's on the to buy list. It's very it's lakefront property, and there's a river. So I don't think it's a lake. I think it's more of a pond. Who's dying?
Matt.
Neither.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you hear that?
So it's a couple of acres unrestricted.
Too far south of us.
Oh, hey.
Ellsworth.
Oh, hey.
But it was cheap and it was unrestricted.
Well, that's good.
Well, you, I mean, you would have a water supply. You know.
So it,
I hate that he's thinking about it.
Yeah, I want it. I want it because it's unrestricted. It's at least 3 acres, and it's got a river or creek or something, and it's got waterfront. How do you say no to that? 3 acres?
Yeah.
And under $20,000.
I hear you.
That's right up my alley.
Well,
because it's unrestricted, if I buy the land, I could buy a cheap RV to live in. I want the driving type. I want an older one with low mileage. I know it's hard to get, but if you search on the North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia websites, there's RVs all over the place. And you can always get a good RV under $15,000.
Yeah. Well, actually, there was one here close to the house. Now, it wasn't a drive type, but it was a good size pull camper that has had some work done to it. What was it that they was wanting for that? Like $2,500?
Too steep.
And it looked good.
It was.
I get it, but that's out of my price range.
$2,500?
That's out of my price range. Yeah.
Oh, you was talking about them drive ones there for $15,000.
I would have $0 left. You can find them under 15 grand. I found drivable RVs between 7,000 and 15,000.
Oh yeah.
They're bigger than 25 foot long. They're usually 25 to 32 feet. But the driving type don't have the rollouts that blow out the side to make the living space bigger. And I want the ones that you can roll out and make the living space bigger. That way I can put in bunk beds for the kids. If it's going to be off-grid, unrestricted, I'm definitely going to want bunk beds in there so the kids have a place to stay. Man, I'm a Botticelli, and I do the whole Italian thing. I'm half Scottish, part Irish, and a lot of Italian. So I do a lot of hand gestures.
The boys made me dinner tonight.
Well, what next week?
Double dipped white Pacific fish.
Breaded and fried.
Double
Show you
dip.
what I made. Try to bring you over without breaking the camera. So it's a tradition here for us to eat. Oh my back! Don't mind me.
I'm
probably can't see inside.
Billy.
That's a ham and cabbage dinner in there.
I hear you.
That sounds good.
It's a staple here. Potatoes, red onions, white onions, red potatoes, white potatoes, cabbage, and ham.
Ooh, I bet that's good.
I can't eat. The only thing about it is I can't eat ham.
Why is that?
Because I will literally poof up. I retain water every time I eat a ham.
That's what
I can eat bacon. I can eat bacon and sausage, but I can't eat ham.
Yeah, I eat ham.
At least you can eat bacon. Bacon matters.
Yeah. But I can't eat ham. I guess it's the salt. I guess it's the way that they do it. I just can't eat ham.
Yeah, I can't drink beer or drink wine. Can't touch the stuff. I get sick.
Yeah, I can't drink it either because every time I do, the door frames tend to want to move on me all the time. So
they won't stay still for you, huh?
No.
Hey, you know what's funny? There we go. Red and I actually have a lot of chemistry on camera when we videotaped. It worked out pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was a good time meeting you down there. It was fun. Oh,
that was a blast. Now, I like when you went to shake my hand. I looked at you and I went, "You've been teasing me for over a year now that you're gonna fall down and dry hump my wheelchair." I said, "Screw that! I want a hug." And you just looked at me and you gave me a hug, and everyone was like, "Billy, don't hug no one."
No, I'm not a hugger. I'm autistic. I don't like being touched. But
you did me. You gave me a hug, and I will never forget that.
Well, if it was the first time ever meeting you, you could ask away, hug me. No, hug no. Don't touch me. You know,
I think what it
because
is
I
I
know
caught
you.
you off guard. I also
but
caught you
because,
off.
no, because I do know you. I know who you are. We've known each other for about a year, mostly on Facebook. So
Yeah.
when I know people, and I get to talk, and we can just talk, you know, text, whatever, talk. You like family, you know, so it's comfortable.
33 hours away.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he had said 6.
Yeah, Warren, you definitely have to take a good road trip for that Bojangles.
No doubt.
33 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys, we ain't had no supper, so I got hungry.
Instead of just packing the lunch to take that trip, you better do lunch, breakfast, and supper before you get there.
No doubt.
Wait, what are we talking about? You guys talking about going to Bojangles to eat?
They was asking us. I seen my sister at Bojangles today without my glasses and didn't know who she was, so they didn't know what a Bojangles was. So we was telling them.
Shaky just says, Billy, you have no clue how crazy Red truly is. Trust me. I keep telling them I'm sweet and I'm innocent.
I laugh every time you say that.
And Warren keeps backing me up on it.
Oh, hey.
What?
Warren said that was in Indiana. Illinois, I'm sorry. In Illinois, and he lives in Washington.
Hey, who does StreamYard by phone? Does anyone? I'm doing it by phone. Anyone else do it by phone? That's on here right now. Glenn.
Is that a phone working?
Glenn, that cup. That cup you just had?
Hey. You got one too?
I'm gonna do some magic.
I hear you. I know where you've been shopping.
Are these the dollar store?
Yeah.
Sure is Dollar Tree.
Yours on the bottom. I was gonna make you do something stupid. Don't listen to me. Yeah. Okay. Don't tip it. Well, you got a drink in there. Royal Norfolk. Norfolk.
Yep.
Can't pronounce that. Yeah.
Sure enough.
It's a good ceramic cup.
Yeah.
It is.
Good ceramic cup. Yeah.
We got 2 of them the other day.
Yep.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah.
I like them.
Some stuff you get at the dollar store, as soon as you put it on the table or put it down, it breaks. And that was $1. And then you got something like this, which is worth, in my opinion, it's worth about $5 or $6. It's a nice ceramic cup.
Yeah,
some things you can
Walmart,
steal.
I guarantee you'd give $5 for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which just lets you know that all these cups that you guys buy from other places, they're worth $1. They're overcharging for this stuff.
That is adorable.
Like $9.99. You've paid $8 too much.
Yep.
That is adorable.
Fox cup, right? Is that a fox? Yeah, a little fox cup.
That looks like a fox. That is adorable.
It is.
Cute.
That's pretty.
There's Roy back
welcome back,
here.
Roy.
He's on the phone.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Roy.
on the phone.
He's the one that was on the phone on here a while ago, Billy.
When you're just using the phone, no computer.
Yeah, just phone.
So do you read chat? Is that what that chat button's for? You just press the chat button and you can see everyone's chat?
Yeah, if I do that, I can see chat, but then I can't see y'all or myself. If I hit that chat button, I can't see. Can y'all still see me?
Yeah, we can see you. All right, so.
Yeah, we can still see you, but you just can't see nobody.
I can't see y'all when I hit the chat button.
Yeah.
Well, if I do the chat button, I can see who's talking crap about me.
Yeah, see, I can hit that, and then I can see everybody's comments, but I can't, I can't see y'all.
Yep.
Look at me trying.
Shaky, I shop at the Dollar General and Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree, but what gets me is every time I asked the cashier this one day, I went, how many times have you been asked? I mean, this is Dollar Tree. How many times have you been asked, how much is this? She said more than what you can imagine.
I bet so.
Oh boy, now I can't get. No, I can't see comments. I can't see chat or anything.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Hello.
That ain't good.
Well, we still see you.
This I know, but this is why this is stupid. Oh, I hate this. Comments.
Yeah, when you're
Come on,
doing it on
folks.
the phone, you about need two phones, one for the comment and one for the video.
Yep.
Okay, so the last thing on there was Desiree. I'm talking about you, Billy Joe. So, pretty close.
And then there's Warren, and then Shaky is the last.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's. I had it on private chat, and nothing was coming up. It's on comment.
Let's see what Shaky said. Hey, Des,
I have
my
a
beautiful
tendency to do that too, Billy. I forget to switch it over to comments.
Oh, the X gets rid of everything. And I can see. So I'm not going to be reading chat. I like to see everybody. Sorry, people in chat.
Right.
But that's either Red's or April's job is to read the comments, and then we can all just reply then.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a guest here. I don't read
different
comments.
voices. Can I do it in different voices?
You can tell when everybody's reading comments, they get quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better not do it in different voices. I'll do something wrong and offend somebody, not meaning to.
Well, I think different voices would be cute.
We almost visited Desiree, but had
you
we stayed one more day longer, we could have hung out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that she was gone somewhere in Michigan.
Yeah, she was working or whatever, went somewhere, and I was like, we need to meet up now. And she's like, no, I'm somewhere. I'm like, but we could only visit one person. So then I was like, well, maybe I'll go visit Cajun Hydroponics. He's over in Louisiana. It puts me about 150, 200 miles out of my way, but it's a channel to visit.
Yeah.
Did you get to go visit him?
No, he was in the Gulf. And he was working somewhere in the Gulf. So missed him.
Who is that? Which one? Which one of the kiddos have you got there?
Come around this side, so they can see you. Stay right here.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Nathan.
Hi, buddy.
How are you? Good.
They're talking to you. That's
Hi,
real.
honey.
Those are real people.
Yeah.
Don't you remember this old dirty man?
I tell you what, he's my hero because he kicked that ghost chicken right in the butt that day for trying to attack me.
He's got some beautiful eyes and eyelashes.
Oh God, does he have those lashes?
Big lashes.
So long.
But you can get some more stuff. All right.
Yeah, ever since he was born, anyone that picked him up and looked into his eyes saw his big lashes. All the girls are like, "Are you shitting me? You can't look at this kid's eyelashes. I don't have eyelashes like that." They were jealous. I was like, "Yeah, he's got big eyelashes."
I know I was long and just black.
Oh God, yeah, he's got beautiful eyelashes. But what touched my heart is when he protected me after we had dispatched Marvin, the rooster,
from the ghost.
Yeah, and the ghost, the rooster ghost. He protected me from the rooster ghost, and he kicked it in his butt all the way up to heaven.
That's funny.
Yep.
And I love that. It was just so sweet. He became my little hero that day.
Billy, Susan Gotchi said, Billy, I finally got a channel name. She's Herb in a Bucket. Yeah, Susan Gotchi. She's Herb in a Bucket. Homestead.
Herb in a bucket.
Yeah, yep. Like herbs.
Herb Yeah, herb. I say with the H. That's wrong. Herb in a bucket. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It does start with H.
Yeah, but it's silent supposedly. Herb in a
Yep.
bucket. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, how is an H silent?
I don't know, but that's just the way it's always been said. It's herb. I don't know if it's right or not.
If I ever go to Tennessee, I want to find something that looks like that.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, some reds.
That looks good.
I got some looks about like that in the freezer.
Yeah, and he don't even like reds. Chirp.
When I was younger, I had real long eyelashes, Susan. But the older I got, the shorter they got.
Did you say when you was a showgirl?
No, when I was younger.
Oh, younger. I thought you said a showgirl.
She's still trying to be a showgirl.
Oh, yes, she shows that all the time.
Only when I make mistakes and I moon the neighborhood. That's when I become a showgirl. I show everything I got.
You sure do.
But no, when I was younger, I mean, my hair was like real thick and long. I had real long eyelashes. The older I got, the thinner my hair got. Instead of my hair growing, the facial hair started growing, and my eyelashes disappeared. That ain't fair.
Thinner hair.
Jakey, you better watch out there. Somebody will try to steal your stash.
You need to quit it.
Corncob pipe. I got one of those.
We used to have one.
Mine burned up.
Yep.
When the house caught on fire.
Sure did.
Shaky.
They done got their water plumb full of
It's nothing unusual.
shavings.
Jakey said back when she hung out with the Flintstones and the Rebels. Jakey said, Glenn, I share.
Oh, man.
I swear he loves picking on me. He does. He loves teasing me. It's all right. Like I told him, I'm going to run over his toes next time I see him.
Probably, but I'll probably have to wait till I eat because I can't.
So
I'll get it to go down.
Don't forget.
Right now we're kind of neutral money situation, right? Kind of trapped a little bit. My plans are I do have philanthropy in my blood, and I do know in the next couple of years, but it's going to be in the next couple of years until we come into our money. Because I'm buying my property outright, I won't owe like payments every month. Because we have solar, I won't be paying an electric bill. Because we're growing food, I won't really have much of a food bill, you know? So the only thing I really have to worry about is going to be gas in the truck, the insurance, and land tax for the most part. That's, and some tools here and there. So I really won't have a need for money. Once the YouTube channel takes off, once we have our own property, I'll be able to do what the Wickershire was meant to be, and that's do the tiny home and do all the water and solar. I keep talking about this stuff and showing people how to, there's a lot of people that just want to go off grid, but they don't know how to do it. Or they watch all these channels and they really don't understand it. They're like, people show you like the finished product. They're like, we went off grid and this is our off grid tiny home. And they show you about a couple of episodes of them putting up a wall, the front doors in, and then the chimney smoking with some wood, and they're already cooking food. And then they're going on with their business because their channel made it. So they really never inform the public about how to do all this stuff. So I want to make sure that we're thorough and that we're step by step. What you guys are watching here now is just us, learning animal husbandry and how to grow food. That's all we're doing.
Well, see, that's what scares me. I mean, they're trying to pass a bill in Oregon where they're basically trying to ban farms.
Ban farming?
Yep.
How are you going to eat? Montesano, I can't say the name of the seed company. Monsanto's going to feed you. We're gonna feed you that GMO stuff. Huh?
No, they want you to eat the plant-based meat, and they're trying to get rid of animal husbandry because they said that it's nasty and not good for you and all that.
Well, I'm an American, and I don't like being told what to do. So,
Can you see Shaky's comment to you, Billy?
no.
He wants to know, do you need some cash? Hello,
No.
Mary Rich.
We're gonna come into money soon, a lot of it. So, but we got to wait it out.
Hi, Mary.
I hope you're feeling better, girl.
Billy, while you on the subject of solar, what do you think about 250 watt panels?
250 watt panels.
Mm-hmm.
250 watt is okay. I think the panels we gave you were 245, so they're a close match.
345.
We gave you 345 watt panels. That's not really a good match. You can get them, but you can't put them on the same charge controller.
I'd have to put a different charge controller on one of them.
Yeah, so you'd have a set of panels and a charge controller. Your biggest set, your most wattage, would go on the biggest charge controller with the most wattage. And then on the smaller panel set that you get would be a smaller solar charge controller.
Well, look,
30 panels. Here. 30 panels shipped to the house.
Tony's here.
$2,100.
That'll how much?
2,100.
Yeah, solar's cheap. Yeah, it's that's a steal. They're used, right?
Yeah, but they're guaranteed to be at least 95% of the new what they was when they come out of the box.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna last. They're gonna last 50 to 100 years. The original solar panels, that they made still work. Okay, the original.
Warren said that Oregon has the same problems that Washington has. Too many wrong-headed people in the western part of the state. Well, they just passed a bill to make Washington, D.C. the 51st state.
Well, that ain't went through the Senate, though. They might have passed it in the House, but it ain't went through the Senate.
Billy, have you ever heard of snail tails on them?
What is it? Snail tail?
Uh-huh.
All I heard was snail tail. I don't know what it refers to.
On the solar panels. Have you ever heard tell of solar panels getting snail tails? I seen some that's got on there that says that they have some signs of snail tails. They say it'll cause them to not be as good for, they won't perform at the 100% range,
I wouldn't worry too much. As long as you have solar panels and you can make the connections on the bottom, you're going to have solar power. And there's not much difference between monocrystalline and polycrystalline. There's very few benefits, small. They're really similar. So I wouldn't worry. As long as you've got, solar panels, they're going to produce their power.
These are saying something about the color that's in them, the silver color or something. It's something that gets on them or something. But anyway,
it might have to do with heat.
I can pick them up. Well, they say, I think it says something about that sometimes a glass will crack and they can get a little moisture in it that'll cause it. But you can pick them up for like $40 a piece.
Hello, Tony, and welcome.
But I'm
going to hop off so I can eat my dinner. It's almost 11 o'clock. So I'll still be watching. I just won't be on live. Don't forget to send me your address, Billy.
If I remember.
Dream, she said, don't forget. I understand, Billy. I can't remember nothing.
Yeah, because I told Travis that you like to do that, and I was telling him about the work that you're doing. I told him how beautiful it was. I said, Travis, you never used that, and I can't use it because of my hands. I said, I would like to send that to Billy Joe, and he goes, okay, that works. I like that idea. So,
what we're talking about there, the jewelry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking about beads and it too.
So we're gonna send it to you. You know,
seen some
just as
pictures of
soon as you send me your address.
Tony, we
try to
love
remember.
you too.
Oh, is Tony in here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tony is. Chris is trying to sleep.
Love
and
you
his
too, Shaky.
Volume off because she's sleeping.
Well, I was
All
going
right,
to
I'm
say
gonna hop off here, but I'll be listening.
Okie doke. We love you, Red.
Love you too.
Now,
bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Roy,
Good
you
night.
raise bees?
Do what?
You raise bees?
Yeah. I love
How
it.
many years? How many years you been up at it?
I've been doing it 4 years now here.
You learn all the hardships of it every winter?
Yeah, I went last winter. This past winter, I lost 6 hives. But I've done got all them back, done gained back and split, by splitting and all that. So I've got everything back plus 1 now. So.
What has been your pest problems with pests? What have you had?
The hive beetles and the varroa mites. You got to worry about that.
And it happens, right? No matter what, you get them.
Yeah, no matter what, you're gonna get them.
Yeah.
Just as long as before you go into winter, treat them real good for varroa mites before they go into winter. That way,
they
you
spray them.
don't lose them from
You
that.
spray them?
No, well, I can use a smoker, like a fogger thing. I put in the hive down there, it's a little wand. I put the oxalic acid on that, slide it in there, and hook it to a car battery, and it fogs the hive, and then it kills all the mites. I do that before winter.
Have you ever heard of Castle Hives?
Castle Hive?
Yeah.
Brian from Castle Hive.
I haven't heard of them.
Well, he does bees too, and he had something on there here a while back where he was treating them with something like that fogged or something.
Acid, yeah.
And then hive beetles, that's bad in the summertime. Them hive beetles, they're a pain in the butt, boy. But I got things in there for them, little traps. They get in there and there's like cooking oil in there, and they'll fall down in there and die.
Good.
Because the bees, they'll corral them. They'll corral them like cattle. They'll chase them right up to that thing, so they'll fall up in there.
Better make sure you have food and utilities.
So yeah, Brian lost all his hives because he had too much moisture. I didn't know that. Bees make a lot of moisture. And then when the winter comes, that moisture freezes the hive.
Yeah, they'll make a lot of condensation in the wintertime. What I do is I raise mine up. I raise my hives up in the back about 1 inch, and then all the condensation that goes to the roof, it'll run to the front and down.
And drip out.
Plus I got sawdust in there and top in the feeder box and all that. I make my own feeder boxes and with sugar in the middle and then like sawdust or pine shavings or something like that to soak up moisture. And that sugar, it'll draw it up.
You scoop the shavings out?
Well,
you just leave them in there?
When I take the feeder off, it's all gone,
It's gone.
But I'll go in there, that way I don't have to open the hive. See, I can take the lid off, and that right there, I'm looking at that, and that way I'm not letting cold air in there, and I can kind of check them. Down here in Georgia, we have good days in wintertime, so
yeah,
I can get out there and I can pull that lid off, and I can make sure it's not too wet in there and all that. Or, stir them around, make it soak up more. If some of it's too wet, I can take them out, put dry back in.
Oh, yeah.
How many hives do you have in the apiary?
I've got 13 out here right now.
13.
So I'm on 1 acre. So
how many pounds of honey?
Hives, that's a lot of bees.
How many pounds of honey per year?
Huh?
How many pounds of honey per year?
Well, let's see. Last year, I don't know how many pounds it was. I got 45 gallons last year.
Oh my gosh, Glenn, you had sugar head all the time.
That was mainly out of one hive. So these hives I got out here now, I probably got 6 of them producing honey right now that I'll actually take honey from. So you figure all them hives can make that much honey this year.
How many flows do you get per year?
How many what?
Flows. How many flows you get per year?
Well, I get my springtime and summertime honey.
So 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot of
Springtime, it's usually a lighter color in the spring, and then summer's a darker color.
Huh. Yeah, it's got to be the flower types.
Yeah.
Hey, this question's for Lazy Acre. Are you impressed that I can talk bees and I know nothing about bees, but I can have a conversation with a bee guy? Do you know why? Do you know why I can do that?
Castle Hives.
Because I watch Castle Hives, yeah, which means I retain the knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I might not be able to raise bees myself, but at least I can have a mild bee conversation with a bee man.
I would like to raise bees, but if he wouldn't get in them, then I don't know. If I had a suit, I wouldn't care to work them, but
I watch a lot of different people on YouTube with bees and all that, and just like when I started out, that way I gathered a little bit from all of them, and I started out with 2 nuke boxes, which is 5 frames a piece of bees in a box, and that's how I started out. Now 4 years later, 13 hives out there. I could have more than that, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
Billy, Mary said she was very impressed with you.
Who's that?
Yeah, you got to add the supers on afterwards, right? The supers go on top, and that collects honey.
Right. See, my hive body, that's 2 deep boxes. What I got down here where I'm at, I use 2 deeps for the hive body, and then on top of that, I'll put my honey supers.
Okay.
Yeah, and then whatever in the hive body, I leave that for the bees in the wintertime. I don't touch that. Whatever honey they have in there.
Have you ever tried a horizontal hive?
I'm gonna build me one of them because I got a bad back and all that, so it's hard for me to lift a box. I have to take frames out and put them in another box when I'm doing it. I can't pick the whole box up full.
No, it's heavy.
So I have to do, So I'm gonna build a horizontal and go from there and see how it does. And if that does good, I'm gonna go to all of them because then everything's right there.
Yeah.
Right.
So
if I was to do any, that's what I would use.
Yeah.
And Roy, Warren Lewis says, "Do you work your hives without your bee suit?"
I don't wear a bee suit. I'll go out there in short pants and a t-shirt. But now I wear something over my face. I got a thing. I just wear a hood because I don't want to get stung in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian
but
does
otherwise,
that too.
I'm out there in t-shirt and shorts.
But just quiet. You go out, you smoke them a little bit. You just go in there easy, nice, and they're fine.
Yeah. But now they got, I don't know, I guess they didn't want to be videoed the other day. And I put it up there. You can see me running. You see the ground where I was trying to get away from them. I wasn't running fast because I can't run, I was getting away as best I could. But at one hive, it just didn't like me being there. They kind of ate my lunch the other day.
I can hear your bees. Your bees are like, did he just touch the queen? Did he just touch the queen?
Exactly. We're going to get him. You don't mess with our girl.
I was just standing right there in the front of the hive, just showing the front of them. They kind of got on me.
Yeah,
Go look up my bee. It's on there. Roy's Homestead Bees. You'll see it.
All
so
righty.
It's a beautiful art, and they're a gorgeous. They're a gorgeous insect to work with. It's a wonderful thing.
They're amazing.
I love it. It's relaxing sitting there watching them, and I learned a lot from these little insects. They drink water. They got to have water. I got a thing out there, and they'll line up around it like cattle drinking water.
You don't do sugar water.
No, just straight water.
No, just water.
There's certain times I'll give them sugar water, like in the fall, like in August and all that, because there's no honey flow going on. There's no nectar. That's when I'll start feeding them sugar water. But I pull all the honey supers off when I'm doing that because I don't want that in my honey.
Mm-hmm.
I want the good stuff. I don't want sugar water honey.
Exactly. That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Well, it does because you got to figure if you're giving them sugar water, your honey's going to taste like cane sugar. If your bees are collecting nectar from flowers, they're going to taste like each flower nectar. blended
Yeah.
in one.
Like flowers or whatever it is. It's like the springtime around here. It's a lighter color, and it's got like a citrus flavor to it. I don't know where they're getting it at, but it's got like a lemony flavor to it.
Lemon
And
bomb.
there's no telling where it's coming from. Because I'm out in the country in the middle of the woods, so.
How many acres?
We love you
1
too.
acre?
You have a good night.
Yes, Mary
Thank
Ranch.
you.
And y'all have fun watching that
Yes.
movie. Love you, lady.
Roy, did you say you had 1 acre? Just one?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all you live on?
That's all I live on. That's enough for me.
I was going to say, is it enough? Do you garden?
Yeah, I got a garden back there. I got me a little above the ground garden. We don't have a lot in it. There's corn coming up right now, green beans, squash, and I got tomato plants out there, pepper plants. You know, we grow some sunflowers and stuff like that, you know, in other places in the yard.
Any
Get
animals?
sunflower
No
seeds.
animals?
Do you read Shaky's? Shaky said, when I build my ecosystem aquaponic greenhouse, I'm going to put leaf cutter bees in there for pollination.
Yeah.
Or mason bees. Mason bees work great.
But leaf cutter bees don't really make a lot of honey. They, you know, just a little bit's what I understand about them.
They feed themselves. That's it.
Yeah.
Those bees are all for me and none for you.
Yep. I'd be mad at them.
No doubt. Glenn would be saying, y'all got to go.
So there was a questionnaire that was about bees, and I got it wrong, and I'm kicking myself because my IQ's up there, and it's a weird IQ. It helps me think and do amazing things, and then I do some pretty stupid things because there's a yin and yang balance. But the question on bees was, where do bees hibernate? Do they hibernate in houses? Do they hibernate mostly in trees? Do they hibernate mostly underground? Or do they build themselves nests and hibernate in a nest? And I was like, huh. I was like, bees hibernate in trees. I was pretty damn sure of it. But Roy, where do bees hibernate mostly?
Well, mine are in their beehives.
Oh.
They
Lazy
don't
Acre
go
got
nowhere. They stay right out there. But it just
Lazy
depends
Acre
on,
got
you
it.
know, like bees out there in the wild, you know, a lot of times they're in trees, you know, inside hollowed out trees and stuff like
That's what I
that, you know.
thought. But
Yeah, it
that's a
just
small
depends.
population.
Yeah.
Lazy Acre got it. They most bees hibernate underground. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I've seen them coming out of holes. And if there's a guy called JP, the bee man, ain't that it? It's JP something. He goes out and gets, like, if you get big hives in your house or whatever you can call it. Yeah, and he'll come, you know, extract everything. And I learned that from him. So, what?
Red.
We have carpenter bees. One year while painting the porch, we accidentally painted one butt.
Leave it to Red to paint something.
Uh-huh.
Well, I build trees for them. I mean, traps for them carpenter bees, them wood drilling bees. Woo, they tear your buildings up. They tear up all your buildings and everything. But I build my own traps for them.
They put a perfect circle in wood, huh?
Yeah.
Half-inch hole. It's a half-inch.
Yep.
Yeah, but they drill into like 2x4s.
Wood bit and a 2x4 and drill it up through there. And then I'll take that half-inch and come in from the side and go in at an angle till I reach the hole I drilled with the 1 inch and that 2x4. Don't come all the way through. And then screw a water bottle in the bottom of it, and I'll catch them all day long.
Hey.
Well, you know the steps here at the end where y'all come in, Billy? That's what happened to them.
Yeah.
They got to bore in. I mean, they've tore. We got to be rebuild us another porch because they've messed that one up bad.
Yeah, Red's asking, how did you build your traps?
He just explained. Yeah.
He drills a 1-inch hole.
I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but let me get this trap down. Can y'all see it?
Thank you, Shaky.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's bees in there. That's them little wood bees.
Oh.
And this is a 2x4. I ain't good at this, y'all, so you'll have to excuse me. But then it's got that little hole. Let me see if I get you. See that hole?
Yep.
That's what they go up in.
Yeah.
But they'll tear a building up. They bad.
They will.
So in my front porch we have them, and I could tell they're there because there's little 1/2-inch holes. They're perfectly round. Then there's another hole, and it's sealed up. It's sealed up with this yellow. What is that? What do these make that seal it?
Shaky says, God bless you, Glenn and April. Shaky, God bless you, and thank you, buddy.
Yes, buddy, you didn't have to do that, though.
No, but we appreciate it.
We appreciate it, but you didn't have to do that.
Wait, did you guys get a super chat?
Yeah.
I got a.
Yeah, you give us a $20 super chat.
Yeah, half that's mine for gas to go see Lazy Acre. Remember that?
I hear you. Well, Murray give us $10.
Yep. Y'all are just awesome.
They are. And they catch us off guard all the time when they do that. I mean, we don't expect nobody to do nothing like that.
That's something that I still ain't got used to yet.
I ain't neither.
It's a thing. It's a very generous, nice thing for people.
It is. It's very humbling to you when it happens, and you just, I mean, other than your heart being filled with joy that somebody thinks that much of you, I mean, there's no words to express.
And you know it's a hard time out there right now in the last 10 years.
Yes.
And like for someone to give you any kind of money, he's got to like, you should save it.
Yeah.
You always feel like saying, don't do that. Save it for yourself. You'll do better with it. We'll get by. We'll get by. I know what the thought process is. But there's going to come a day where you actually use that money to do yourself some good and get you out of a hard situation. And then, you know, those people that have donated were like, yeah, I must have helped out somehow. And yeah, you did. You did.
They have. I mean, because the Premier One fencing and a lot of stuff like that, and that's where all of it's come from. Yeah.
It pays for it, yeah.
And that, the Premier One fencing, and you know how good it is. That's the best goat fencing that anybody could ever have.
Yeah, I've been shocked by it enough to know that it works.
Yeah, the other day I was watering the goats and the fence is on, and I was pouring water and my finger hit the water and I got shocked.
Next time you're down here, Billy, let me show you that little box I got. It works wonders. You can hold it right under the fence there and it'll tell you how much voltage is coming through. You don't have to take a hold of it.
Yeah, I got something. Let's see if I can get up without hurting myself.
He's moving like I was the other day, ain't he?
Billy, I wished I could get you an appointment.
A couple of years
I move like that all the time.
No thanks needed. We're family and we look out for each other. And you're exactly right, Shaky. We do.
Yeah, but he just went to the dentist today and he's got to go back Tuesday to get his tooth pulled. He needed that just as much as anybody else.
Yep. And let's see. Susan says, honey, that wasn't a good thing. I went over to look and
there it is.
Is that what it is?
Little beetle.
Well, the one I've got don't have
tummy. And when
all the lights. It's got a digital gauge and it tells you the amount of voltage is coming through. If it's got a short, it'll start showing you how many amps is being pulled and in what direction to look for the short.
That's sweet, Susan.
I would go get mine and show it to you, but it's out there in Artie Cat.
Yeah.
She said that
I love that out of cat.
Was two. Said he had her ceramic pot just giggling and said there was bees and he was rubbing their belly and they was all letting him pet them.
This guy here has pet bees before. We had honeybees in a parking lot in Boston. The whole family had eaten pancakes, and I clean up the table. So under my fingernail, I got pancake syrup. So we go outside, and the bee's humming around me. He's humming. I'm like, I look at him like, oh, it's a honeybee. It's harmless. Granted, they got stingers, but it's one bee. Ain't gonna do much damage. So the honeybee lands on my knuckle, Okay, the honeybee moves up to my fingernail, and their tongue is like a plastic scraper, and I can feel the sucker like a needle, but not sharp, but tough, and it's scraping under my nail, and it's just eating the honey off, the pancake syrup, the fructose. But bees, the tongue isn't soft; it's a scraper. So
Why
You
did
can
I feel
feel it. You can feel it. You can feel
But
it.
I was petting the bee while he was eating on my finger. I was petting him. It was cool.
Yeah.
I
They
know.
won't sting you when they're out foraging like that. Usually they won't. You know, you really got to either smash him or something like that and make him sting you. Or her sting you, I should say. Because the boys don't sting.
Warren Lewis said he touched his forehead to a hot wire, and it knocked him back a bit.
Scared the horse that I
scared
was a pin.
You got to videotape that stuff when it happens. It needs to be on film.
And
Or
Red
we all
said,
can't really get a good laugh out of it.
Billy Red said, just ask Billy how many jewels are in it. LOL.
Oh, Shaky said when he was young, they used the AM radio for testing an electric fence.
Huh?
Yeah, explain that one.
Yeah. You're going to have to explain that in Shaky. Now, I do know that the old electric fences used to, on TVs and radios, you could hear the noise of them.
Yeah.
They would interfere with the TVs and radios.
You got a hot wire fence, you're going to wind up bumping into it sometime.
Or pouring a bucket of water into the other animals over it. And
Or like his cousin did, and he peed on the electric
that wasn't my
fence.
cousin.
We was in the house, and all you could hear was, woo!
So for a Wikishire video, I was actually going to do that. I was like, I wonder how many people would get offended if I think about peeing on an electric fence to see if it really works.
It does. It does. Billy, it does. It's electrifying.
Do it.
Anyway, the first thing, when I was young, I guess they had testers, but not like that. But if you took an AM radio and turned the knob all the way to the end, it was static. If you drove next to your electric fence, you would hear it going click, click, click through the speakers. And then where it was grounded, it would start making like a staticky noise. So that's how you knew you had a ground problem or something was grounding it out. But yeah, an AM radio actually picks up the clicking of the fence from the pulsating.
Interesting.
Yeah, so if you've got an old radio, try it. Go next to your electric fence and try it. But the other thing, before I jump off, the other thing you were just talking about, we were riding around drinking when I was a kid one night, and I had to take a leak real bad, so we stopped on the side of the road. And I got off the back of the truck, and I'm sitting there whizzing, and there's a cow standing in front of me. I said, "What the hell are you doing out here in the middle of nothing?" There was no fence there. Why I didn't see the fence? There was an electric fence. All of a sudden, man, I hit it, and man, I'm gonna tell you, it lit me up.
Yep.
But I bet your eyes opened up in.
Man. But and look, since it's doggy night, here's my dog Bailey. She has to come up and say hi. Everybody else showing the dog off.
And you said her name was Bailey?
Bailey, this is Bailey here. Bailey Madison, her Chihuahua. One of the Chihuahuas.
Bailey.
But anyway, it was easier for me to come on and explain the AM radio thing and try to write it down. So I'm not going to stay on long. But I'm going to explain to you. So yeah, try with the AM radio, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll hear the clicking of and when you get to it, like say where it's grounded by something, you'll hear it get a little staticky or whatever. That's how you know you got a ground. So,
that's great to know.
Yeah, you can find out that way too. But you know, earlier y'all were talking about the bees. When I was a kid, I was playing behind our barn. We had cows, and I stuck a tobacco stick into a big pile of manure. Well, I didn't know there was a hornet's nest in it. And next thing I know, I was covered head to toes in the hornets. Man, I was running for the house, peeling layers off. I think they counted over 100 and some stings over my body from the hornets.
My sister done that one time. She was digging in one, and they got all in her clothes.
More laughter
everywhere.
So anyway, y'all have a good night. I just want to jump on and explain the AM thing. God bless y'all.
God
you
bless
too,
you.
David. Thank you.
See ya.
You too.
Thank you.
Cakey Steaky.
He gonna have all kind of nicknames yet, ain't he?
He is. Oh man.
I'm hungry. I want to eat something.
We hadn't eat. We eat brunch at what about 12, something like that. And then we didn't get home till 6, so we eat a cheese sandwich. Well, he had bologna and cheese. I had cheese. And supper's been ready since like 8 o'clock, and we hadn't had a chance to eat, so I had to go get me a plate for a while ago.
Susan said her husband tried to get his little brother to pee on the fence when he was little. That sounds like something Big Brother would do.
Uh-huh. Stevie said he's not fond of bees. I bet you like it, honey, though. Cakey, shaky, and wacky jacky.
I'm glad
funny.
he said it.
Yeah. Then you can get kicked out of bed tonight.
Uh-huh. Billy, it looks like you need to sit here in my chair a while.
I tell you, Roy, you holding that phone, that's impressive, because I'd have done dropped it 15 times.
I'm up walking around, so.
I was sitting
Here
in
you
the Go ahead.
This is all honey.
Oh
my gosh.
Do you want my mailing address?
There's some more over here. No, that's all. This is all muscadine jelly.
I hear you.
Oh, look at Billy's.
Uh-huh. Billy, where'd you come up with all the honey?
I found somebody's honey super. No, I'm kidding.
We actually went and bought some fresh honey from the cattle sale the other day. Oh, look, did you see that? That had cone in it.
Don't tell me you've got honey with honeycomb in it.
I probably got 2 cases here.
Oh, God. What would it cost to get you to ship me a quart of that?
Just a quart?
It probably costs quite a bit to ship a quart.
I hear you. I love that honeycomb.
And it's clean honeycomb too. It's nice and clean. Here, let me get a jar that's got a big piece in it.
I know. What was that about?
Oh, that's what I seen. That's whenever I asked him, did you see that? Ain't that cone in that?
Yeah.
That is pretty.
That's what, about 3 years ago when I was down yonder and found that quart that had the 4. I mean, they had 4 big pieces of honeycomb in that quart jar. And it filled with honey. I grabbed that rascal. I went straight to the cash register and paid for it. I was like, nobody else is getting this.
You got a 5-gallon bucket around here somewhere. I don't know where my wife put it.
A 5-gallon bucket?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got a 5-gallon bucket of honey.
Whereabouts in Georgia did you say you was at?
Don't tell it.
I'm gonna go make a road trip. You can take care of the goats.
I hear you.
I'm gonna go find that 5-gallon bucket.
They don't love me no more. They're Glen goats now. Especially the ones you milk.
There ain't no telling where it's at.
Got them set my mouth of watering.
I bet so.
So, super chunky peanut butter with honey.
Ooh, that'd be good. We got some honey.
I got some peanut butter.
No doubt. We got some good peanut butter. Now, we don't eat the chunky. We like the creamy, but we got a... Oh, see this? Jar of peanut butter? What is it? 6 pounds? Yeah.
Where does it say it was made on the back? Where does it come from? Where was it shipped? Made where?
I just mainly use it in my coffee.
Chicago.
I do that too, Roy. I like I like that honey in my coffee, but I'm diabetic, so I can't do a whole lot of it. But I love honey.
Warren says we all need to take a road trip to Georgia.
He bring his wallet with him.
What do you get? If you don't mind me asking, what do you get for your honey?
Well, he can also text,
$10 a pint.
email you.
$10 a pint.
Yep. That's a pound of honey.
For $10? Yeah.
10 a pint.
That's why they call it liquid gold.
Yeah.
I don't know
Hey,
if
they
it's
charge you more than that for it in the stores.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go to the store and buy it. And then all that stuff's been heated and everything else. It don't have all the good stuff that's still in it.
Yeah, it kills
You
all
don't
the-
understand none of that. Just like raw milk. God made it perfect to start with. Ain't no need
That's
me
right.
to do anything to it.
All that in there straight out the hive.
Have on your channel, have you got your email address on your channel?
No. I don't think it is.
Because is there any other way anybody can get a hold of you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Email. Let me see. I can't put it on here like this.
I tell you what, go to our about page and our Glenn's Gmail account's on there. And if you'll just mail us something so we can mail you back, we may get some from you.
Okay.
Desiree said if you road trip to Georgia, then you better keep going south to Tallahassee.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be far from you.
But there's a
Pofford Homestead.
Howdy,
Yes,
buddy.
hello.
How are y'all?
It just nowadays it costs so much to ship anything through the mail. Yeah, it costs me just as much for what you pay for a jar of honey as to mail a jar of honey.
Yep.
Yeah, but like you said there a while ago, you know, sometimes it's what you're getting.
Yep.
You go to the store and get this stuff, and you don't know where it's come from or how it's done.
That's right. That's
good.
right. And half the time that stuff's made out of maple syrup.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go get me some.
I know when Daddy and them used to keep bees, they talked a lot about people using KO syrup to put out for the bees to eat on.
Yeah, I don't do that. I'll just use some sugar water when there ain't nothing out there for them.
He's holding it up. Get a bite.
I'm gonna go get some and fix me one.
Yeah. Peanut butter and honey sandwich.
That's good.
I think we get ready to try one.
Oh, you tried it before.
Oh, Pofford, you been sick? I'm sorry, buddy. I hope you get to feeling better soon.
Yeah, you guys can challenge me to eat these any day of the week. I'll be up for the challenge.
I hear you.
Oh, that works. That works so good. You know what would be good? If they made a jam, like a strawberry honey jam, strawberry and honey. I wonder if that's possible. Yeah, you can heat honey up. That would work. Be an expensive jam, though.
You just have to put you some jam on there and sprinkle some honey on it, and you'll know.
Yeah.
I would like some elderberry honey
jams no more. We make our own.
Elderberry, yeah, elderberry honey jam. Oh.
We make strawberry jelly out of figs, raspberry flavor fig jelly, whole figs, muscadine jelly.
How's the muscadine jelly? Good, right? Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Does it grow? You grow it on the property, the grapes?
Yeah. I got a vine out there.
You're in what, Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Shane from Kinfolk Farm. He's got like he just planted a massive vineyard of muscadine.
Yeah, he's trying to get it up where he can do one of them. You come and pick them. Do one of them you pick plate, things. I think that's what he's gonna do.
Once he gets it going, that's when I'm gonna go visit him. But I'm a home brewer.
Yeah.
No
So, you know,
doubt.
I'll go and buy some. I'm going to teach them how to make wine one of these days.
I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but I haven't tried it yet.
Takes 9 months.
Does it?
9 months to make mead from honey.
I heard it does.
You haven't made mead yet,
Puts a bunch
Roy.
of honey
No mead.
out on a big
You haven't brewed
table
any mead yet?
with the honeycomb and
See
sells it.
what?
Oh,
No, I haven't
God.
tried it. I haven't tried any of that yet. Just jelly.
Yep. So this guy here is a Colorado homebrewer, award-winning traditional mead maker.
I hear
First
you.
place. Yeah, I do good with that stuff.
I used to work with this boy who went and bought him a actual like copper kettle to brew his own stuff.
Copper
Where was
kettles are typically used for stilling.
Uh-huh.
That's what he did.
That's what
One
he's
minute.
talking about instead of brewing it,
Yeah,
stilling it.
Mhm.
I think that's mixed right. How about you?
Okay, bro.
Please get some more honey. I always use more honey.
Yeah, you'd
Now we're
have percent honey.
now we're a food channel.
Exactly.
Got talking about that honey and all. Y'all had to have some.
Uh-huh.
Shaky said he was going to take his meds and head to the bed.
Well,
Buddy,
Shaky, you
we
have a good
That's what
night.
I need to do.
said, love all of
Shaky.
you. God bless y'all. Good night. My wonderful family. Well, Shaky, you have a good night, and I hope you're feeling better tomorrow.
Exactly. God bless you,
And
buddy.
Shaky, I would also like to take some of your meds and go to bed. My back is still killing.
I don't know. The only bad thing about thinking about this, you and Shaky both on medication just don't seem like it would mix.
There you go.
Especially not in the same room.
No doubt.
We'd all be laughing.
What's that?
That's
we
all
looking
my
at?
medications.
Oh
Oh
no.
gosh, that's not
Too much.
good.
Oh, that reminded me. I ain't
Yeah,
cut
you
mine
need
in
to-
2 days.
Yeah, you need to take your blood sugar. I finally found him some blood sugar medicine he could take. It's all herbal. He can take it and it drops his blood sugar and don't make him drunk.
Well, I need some of that.
Oh, they tried to put me on metformin and stuff, and I had to get in a recliner. I couldn't stand to lay down, sit up, or nothing. I had to be in the in-between position.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So Glenn, your blood sugar is high. Instead of having low blood sugar, you have high blood sugar.
Yeah.
It'll drop way low sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's mostly high. But
Yeah, when they
even
put me on metformin, I seen it dropping down to 18 one time, 28 another time.
that's before they put you on the metformin.
I thought it was that. I don't know.
No, it was before.
Yeah, I seen it in the scary zone.
And I was riding with him, so how scary do you think that was?
I take 1,000 milligrams twice a day.
It was awful.
Yep.
I got a question. Where do they derive pectin from? Does it just come from apples? Pectin?
I have no idea. That I've never heard of.
That's what I started saying. I hadn't heard of that.
Billy, this is great. I haven't thought of this in a long time.
Warren said, which one, April? I have the same problem.
The Indian
Eating a lot
doctor
of bread ain't good for you neither.
that we go to, he's the one that made it up, and I was asking, if he had anything for the sugar. He's been on it for 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
And his sugar's in the low 100s most days. I mean, it's working really good. Now, it took it a day or two to get in his system to start dropping it, but he even cheats on it now.
What's he taking?
It's a herbal. We got this. We actually found this wonderful Indian medicine man.
Turkey Indian.
And I'm telling you, I've got fibromyalgia, and all my fibromyalgia spots are not sore no more. My feet were crooked from where they've been really bad over the years. They're straight. I can actually walk on the bare floor with no shoes on now. And he mixes medicines out of herbs. So we got some from him for his sugar.
No. I
Yep.
might need to get me some.
You got real medicine, not the placebo stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Red's saying that she wants to show them something. So I guess, are you wanting to come back up, Red?
If y'all will run the link again.
Uh-huh.
You want nut?
Uh-huh.
Nut or high?
Uh-huh.
You nutty high? He's awesome. I never would have believed a person in one visit could make such a drastic change in my life, but he did. I mean,
Red.
I'll tell anybody that they need to go to him.
Or I thought I did. I don't guess I did.
I don't see it.
I don't neither. It's still down there. There it is. I guess I might as well hold this.
Yep.
Oh, she'll be flopping up here in a minute.
She will. As long as she don't flop backwards.
That's what I started saying. As long as she don't ride wheelies on that wheelchair.
Yeah. Billy, I was wanting something sweet too. This hit the spot. Thank you.
It works. It definitely works.
It does.
There you go.
Here you go, honey.
Honey.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty stuff.
And it tastes like peaches.
Yeah.
Boy, I got Billy's attention.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, the people that we get our peaches from, that we can every year, they got beehives amongst their peach orchard. And
awesome.
so they bring it back and they put it, the bees incorporate in their honey. It tastes just like peaches.
Man, I bet that'd be good.
It is very good.
Yeah, I bet.
We bought 2 quarts.
That's the idea.
It cost me a pretty penny. I paid $20 for 1 quart.
Ding, 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 ding. That's the idea. Have blueberry honey and strawberry honey and peach honey.
April, how do you talk when you melt the glue together with peanut butter? I'm having a hard time.
I took a bite and I got it all out and then I talked.
I tell you what, the best alcoholic beverage that I ever tasted in my life was mead, honey mead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, that stuff is good.
Red, did you hear my story about me being a #1 mead maker in Colorado for the home brewers?
I heard that, and my mouth started slobbering.
I
better watch out, Billy.
I will be making mead. I will be making beer. I will be making wine. I will be doing all of this, but not this year, not the next year. Within the next 3 to 4 years, once we're settled in and everything's rolling, when that channel name becomes the real channel name, it'll say Wickershire Off Grid. When you see the off grid part, we're live. We're building and we're doing all those wonderful things. And I'll sit with everybody. That means when I make wine, you guys got to sit with me for 9 months. If I make mead, you got to sit with me for 9 months. Did I say mead twice? Wine, mead.
Wine first and then mead.
Yeah, 9 months on both. When I make beer, you got to sit with me for 3 months. Well, 3 weeks to 3 months. It depends on a lager. A lager is 3 months. That's a cold brewed ale. That's a cold brewed lager.
What do you mean by sit with you? Does that mean we're going to be handcuffed to each other?
It just means like I make the video now, like, hey, welcome to the Wickershire Project. Today we're going to make beer. We show you how we're going to make beer. We go through the process. then hey, we're gonna put it in the carboys, and we're gonna pop an airlock, and we're gonna let it start its fermentation process. And then we go week by week by week by week, and then on the third week,
Okay.
it's now it's 3 weeks later. Let's try this ale. You know?
Yeah, because I was getting ready to say, I don't think Sharon would appreciate you being handcuffed to somebody else.
You don't know us. You really don't know us.
I can't pronounce that word.
What is mead?
What is
Sorry.
mead? Honey wine. Wine made from honey is mead.
Oh, I ain't never tried
Yeah,
none
I
of that.
remember that now. I did hear tell of that here a while back.
Oh, that stuff is so good.
Oh, heck.
If it's made right.
Yeah.
There's stuff that's made in like six to 7 months, and you open up the bottle and it goes, it makes like champagne, it makes a pop. And then if you pour a glass of mead, you let it sit there, you see little bubbles in it. It looks like champagne. That's not stilled out. That's not done. They cheated, they fermented it, and they pushed it out the door, and they gave it to you too early. When you pop that bottle and smell it, it's going to smell like farts. It's going to be kind of sulfury. The mead's not stilled, it's not done, it's not finished. The reason why I won the traditional mead award, why I came in first place, the mead I made was completely stilled out. It was completely finished, which means there was no more sugar, no more honey left in the mead. It was like alcohol honey, like really strong stuff, 13%. I broke the rules because it's traditional. I can do what I want with it. It's a tradition, as long as I use a sugar. So I used table sugar. I used cane sugar. After it was stilled, I put table sugar, very tiny bit, to make it a little bit sweet. So it smelled like honey. It had a tiny, tiny sweetness to it. It was so good. You can't even imagine. It sounds wrong. And even the judges were like, you put table sugar? I said, yeah, because I used a champagne yeast, and it dried it out. They said, yeah, the mead should be very dry tasting. I said, like a brute. And I said, yeah, it's not brute, though. It's a semi-sweet. They said, how'd you get it semi-sweet? I said, I use table sugar. They said, we're going to try this. We ain't going to like it. And they drank it, and they all looked at each other and like, hey, you got any extra bottles of that stuff? I was like, yeah, I got about 4 or 5 gallons of it at the house. They're like, yeah, when you come to pick up your prize, bring a few of those bottles in for us. It was so good. I got first place. I was like,
The first time I ever tasted mead, I was in the SCA and we were at War of the Wings. It's a war between two kingdoms. We do the reenactments, the medieval reenactments.
Yep.
And someone had mead there at the camp, and I tried it.
Of course.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people drunk around that fire that night. But oh god, it was so good.
Red, down the road down here below us, about 3 or 4 miles, they've actually built a castle and everything down there where they do all that.
You got to bring me there.
That may have been because we did go to North Carolina. There's a castle down there.
Well, that ain't, if it's the one that I'm talking about, it ain't but about 3 miles below us here.
Wow.
What is it called? Knight's Castle?
I can't remember.
I think it's called Knight's Castle.
And I can't remember what time of the year that they have it. I think one year there they had it like twice in that year. But most time, at least once a year, lasts about 2 weeks, I think.
Do they do reenactments or do they hold a fair? Or is it a fair?
No, it's reenactments.
Oh.
I met some of them at a store down there one time, and they was dressed out in the whole.
We was like, where are you from? Oh, we're at the Knight's Castle down here. And I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, it was one year I volunteered to do Children's Corner, which is basically you bring the kids up there and you let them do crafts and stuff like that. And I didn't expect the king to acknowledge it. And he was coming up to there, and they hollered my SCA name. They said, the king wants you in court. Well, I had my electric wheelchair at the time. So here I am heading straight to court. And as I get there, I announce to the king, Your Majesty, your equestrian has arrived. The whole court burst out laughing, and he gave me a. I actually still have it. He gave me a scroll that day.
Oh,
He gave me a polished. He gave me a polished. It's called a polished mirror scroll.
well.
Now that was something that boy was telling me about. I think when they are doing their practicing and everything before they get started, all of their lines and everything is written on scrolls.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Ours wasn't.
And I was talking to that guy. That's what he was talking about. Everything was written on the scroll. Well, they read out what is actually on the scroll that has been handwritten in like old English lettering and stuff. Now they do read that out.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get off here for good this time. I'm gonna go to bed. I just took my nighttime medicine.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do the same too here real quick. I got to get up early in the morning. My dad wants to go to an auction sale tomorrow. I got to get all the cows and the goats and all milked and everything done before I can take him.
You're taking the goats to the auction?
No, my dad wants to go to an auction tomorrow.
Oh.
No, I beat him up and we had to get rid of it.
Yeah, we got rid of it.
A good night then and a good day tomorrow. We'll see y'all next time.
All right. You have a good night, buddy.
Good night, Roy.
Good night.
Nice
I
to
thought
meet
that you were
you.
bringing some of your girl goats to auction.
No.
Well, I don't know. We've been thinking about getting rid of a few of them.
Well, if Travis can get he needs help getting these trees down. He's so stressed out right now. He's not eating.
Good night, Susan. Thank you for being in here, sis. I'm getting ready to go too.
Good night, Susan.
Now, Stevie, it's down around East Bend somewhere. They're selling and equipment. I don't know what all it was.
But as soon as we can get this work done, we do plan on putting. We've already got the goats' homes. We bought them a couple of months ago.
Hey,
sweetie.
Hey, Bella.
She's shy, but she said hi.
How'd you like Florida?
She done
gone.
It was good.
It was good.
That is the most words I've heard out of her in a month.
She is getting so big. She's such a pretty girl.
Oh, yes, she is.
You got two real pretty kids. Well, one handsome and one pretty. There you go.
So we're in the South. At what age can I marry her off? She's 11. So 2 more? 13?
It's according to what area you in. I think
Exactly.
West Virginia, it's about 10 or 11.
Whoa.
Red.
But that's only to first cousins, though.
That's only.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what I said. It's got to be a cousin.
Oh, man. Y'all were so.
Hey, I'm from West Virginia, so I can make jokes about it.
Well, that's the reason I said that.
Exactly.
You done told us that.
Yep.
Okay, Billy Joe, get this. Travis's daddy.
Parker,
Okay.
have a good night. Thank you for being in here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of hard. It's gonna be kind of hard to follow. My mom's first cousin, Earlene, her husband died. Well, then she met this guy, and all his kids had married and was away from the house and all that. And so they married. My mom's first cousin is this gentleman. I cannot remember his grandpa's name. Anyways, come to find out that Travis's father is the grandson of my first cousin's second husband.
Yep, you lost me right there.
I started to say, I think I'm lost, Red.
No, that right there lost me. That I don't know if you're blood related by now. I don't think so.
We're not.
Sorta.
We're not blood
No.
related, but Travis's father is now his 5th cousin.
It got
Okay.
watered down. I think
Yeah.
everybody's safe. That sounds pretty watered down. I think everyone's okay.
But then I also knew this guy that married his brother's mother-in-law. So now when they had kids, his niece or nephew is now his grandchildren.
And uncle too.
Yeah.
And uncle too.
Okay, it makes sense a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, hadn't you ever heard that? Them talking about their uncle, grandpa.
Uncle, grandpa.
Unfortunately, Glenn, every time I hear that being said, it has your accent attached to it.
No, you're in the wrong part of the South. You got to go back north for that.
That's that Appalachian speech, right?
Yeah, it looks like paring knives. So
No,
what
she
you got?
broke scissors. She broke them.
Scissors.
Oh.
She said she didn't break them.
She didn't. They fall apart. You just got to tighten the nut up on them.
Yep.
Now, Glenn, can you understand Appalachian people, Glenn? April?
Yeah, most of the time.
They understand me.
There's a few words that they throw in sometimes that I'm not quite sure about the meaning, but for the most part, yeah.
But you can hear that accent, right? That I'm like, what? To me, it's not word.
I'm an Appalachian woman.
No, your English is fine. I'm talking to guys that sound like their nose is pinched. You know, like I can't understand a damn word. It sounds like a squeaky clown.
You should have seen the boy's face the other day, and when I went, "Well, ain't that just a catbird's kitten?" They went, "What?"
I heard that one before.
They said, "Speak English," and I went, "I am speaking English."
There's actually an I think it's PBS went and done it, but there's actually a movie about
Appalachian talk.
Appalachian mountain language.
Well, there's one that was called Appalachian talk.
It's really thick.
It is very.
I wonder if the reason my accent isn't as strong is because Japanese was my first language.
Yep.
So I had to go to school to learn to talk.
Konnichiwa.
My mom loves picking up the phone, going mush mush on a nay, and they're like, "What?"
On a nay. What did I just say?
I have no idea.
Well, that ain't good. I might not.
I heard something about
she remembers Japanese more than I do.
I feel so sorry for Billy and his back.
Yeah, he needs to see Cherokee medicine man.
Yep.
It does help. I mean, it don't take
Travis an appointment.
It don't take it all away, but it does help.
Well, what happened to Travis's back is when he wrecked on that ATV, the roll bar in the very front of the ATV, that landed in the middle of his back.
Ooh.
That's just not good. But I think he can help. I mean, I really do. I was telling Red yesterday, Billy, the Indian doctor Indian medicine man, he sees your spiritual animals. And he told Glenn that he had a deer and a raccoon. And I have a weasel.
I told April
that backwards.
I told April I probably have a skunk.
She did.
Warren Lewis said, "Yes, I've seen that. Like that on YouTube. I now know what a pig in the poke means."
Yep.
Means you buying something you don't know what it is.
Uh-huh. A lot of people don't even know what a poke is.
Well, that's true.
What? Pup?
A poke?
A poke?
P-O-K-E.
You don't know what a poke is?
I heard of it before you guys did mention it. I totally forgot.
It's a paper bag.
Brown paper bag.
Why is it a poke?
It's just what country folk call it. It's a poke.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my poke to school. My brown
Yep.
poke.
That's what a lot of people used to say. They brought their lunch to school in a poke.
Uh-huh.
A poke. Huh. I don't see the relationship between the word and the bag. I just don't.
It's easier to say than brown paper bag.
Appalachian talk for soda is dope.
Yep.
Dope.
Sure
Drinking
is.
dope.
It is.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's a word. That's an Appalachian word. Drinking dope.
It is. That blows my mind.
I've heard it, but growing up, everybody around where I was at always just called it pop.
Yep, pop.
Pop.
I've always called it soda pop. I figured I'd
Soda
hit the
pop.
north and the south and combine it together.
Yeah, soda pop. I say it. Yeah.
Or what was
in
that?
Boston, though, in Boston, everything that's soda in Boston is referred to as Coke. I'll get a Coke. They'll ask you, "Oh, you want a Coke? Would you like to have Sprite, Coca-Cola, Pepsi? We have Mountain Dew." Because once you say, "I'll have a Coke," they'll break down the sodas for you. It's weird. I forgot about that.
Yeah. What is other words that Appalachian people use?
Words that I didn't know what a poke was. It's a baddie to us Northerners.
Yep. It is.
I don't know the word, okay, but there's a meaning in Appalachia that means a place to go somewhere, like a
out
place.
yonder. Out yonder.
No, that's here. That's down here. But there's a
No,
meaning
that
for
ain't
it.
down here. That's out yonder.
No, but that's southern. That's here. That's not Appalachian have a word for meaning to go, or to be over, or to exist that way. There's a word, and I'm like, what? Who would use that word? But I guess they're where are most Appalachian people from? Are they Irish, Scottish?
They're actually
Swedish?
Scott Irish.
Scott Irish, but they bring a lot of words with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually had a European influence too.
If you listen to an Irish reel of the guitar, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then you listen to like banjo music. It's pretty similar. Really close.
I love listening to like bagpipes and all, and I love drumming. I guess that gets, my dad's family was Cherokee, so I mean, I get both of those, and I just absolutely love it.
Now, Red, I can see the Indian in you when you say Cherokee. I can tell
nose
a little bit. It's the nose, the eyebrows, a little bit of the eyes, just a little bit.
Can you tell Lynn's Cherokee?
No, I can see it in her though. I can see Indian in her. I can't tell with him.
His great grandma, right? Great grandma was
great
Cherokee.
Grandmother one. I forget which one.
Full-blooded Cherokee. I told him, I said, that's the reason there's devils in your eyes when you get mad. Them brown eyes, just like you can see them jumping.
Yeah, my dad's mother was full-blooded Cherokee. And my grandmother, my dad's mom, was German. My mom's family was Scott Irish and French.
Scott Irish
Italian.
Italian.
What are you trying to tell us? You're a Sooner?
No wonder you so mixed up, Red.
Well, also on her mother's side of the family, they were from Norway, up in that area.
She said, up in that area.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Glenn and April, where have you gone out of the country? Like not in America. Where have you traveled to? Both of you.
Nowhere.
Where have you guys been?
I ain't been nowhere out of the United States.
Have you been out of North Carolina?
Yeah, I've been out of North Carolina. I've rode with him for 4 months in the truck, but as far as out of the United States,
No. Glenn?
He said he went to Canada and Mexico.
Okay.
He went to Blairstown in Mexico.
I went to Oregon. That's a whole different, like, country of its own.
Probably.
Well, I've been there too.
I mean, seriously, I went from redneck holler to hippie holler in one shot.
Culture shock.
Warren said
we've
he
been
heard
to Canada,
North Carolina, that
Canada.
it is common to have some Cherokee in the mix.
How many people we got in chat though?
I ain't even looked.
5. And we're going on 3 hours.
Yeah, going on 3 hours.
Wow.
And you said it again when we started. We ain't gonna be on here long. Y'all know if he comes on and says we ain't gonna be on here long, figure half the night.
I'm telling you, I am so tired because we have run. It's just been one of them weeks. Glenn had to pull baby pigs, Billy. They was coming out. Glenn had to pull baby piglets. They were coming out backwards.
Oh, you're pulling them. Wow.
Because new mom and she couldn't have them.
So they came out
You know,
breached.
Yeah, that is something I don't have to worry about. Is like my feet ever getting tired.
I don't know if you fall over and lean back there long enough, they might be getting tired hanging up in there.
Did you guys videotape the breach of the 4 piglets, or you forgot?
Started, and then he realized it was backwards, so he quit filming.
Yeah, I couldn't do the filming and everything.
Yeah, you put on a tripod.
I didn't have a tripod with me.
I'm telling you, we walked down to the goats and seen she was in labor, and we stood there a minute, and then I walked up to check on her, and I told Glenn, I said, you need to come here.
She said, we got feed.
Real YouTubers have three tripods, one for their vehicle, one for their house, and one stationed where they usually tape their crap. That way, if you're like, oh, I forgot my my tripod's here, I have one.
Yeah, but I'd have to have about 20 of them around here.
No doubt.
Yeah, property's
all
big.
the different areas that we're in. I want to film the babies of the morning, and I can't even remember to do that because y'all get kick out seeing them babies early of the morning. They're so hyper, and they are jumping on everything, off of everything, headbutting.
It's the goats, right? The goats.
Yeah.
People. I can't wait till y'all get to see our new chicken coop. We bought a building.
Oh, do you want me to show?
We're make it to a chicken coop. It's 8 by 12.
You want me to show the picture for you?
Yeah, go ahead. And we're going to have 22 chickens by August.
Too many. That's a lot of chickens.
Well, we're selling eggs.
Okay, that's not enough chickens then.
18.
We bought 14 chickens and 4 turkeys today.
Wow.
Big birds. We walked into Tractor Supply and I heard beep, 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 beep. And I said, come on.
Can you keep turkeys and chickens together?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, turkeys need a long,
they do.
They need a lot of room to walk. And chickens, they don't, I'm sure they'd like it, but they don't have to have it. But they say turkeys has to have a long
Warren
area
said
to
you
walk.
guys were going to have a short life.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you.
And then he says I'm going. Then he says he's buying stock in the tripod company.
No doubt.
Warren, you're out of luck. I can't afford that many.
Well, our chicken run is going to be 200 square feet.
Ooh, that's good size.
Yeah.
That's 10 by 20.
Well, it's 10 foot by 10 foot by 6 foot tall. So that's 200 feet.
No, that's 100 square feet. You don't measure the height. You just measure the
Well, I know, but it's 10 by 10 by 10, so that's 100 feet right there. We're adding on to it by another 100 feet, so that's 200 square feet.
Yeah, but a 10 by 10 is only 100 square feet.
Well, we're adding two, though. We're adding 2 cages on it.
Yeah. Well, now if you go out, that'd be a 10 by 20, and that's 200 square feet.
What I can't figure out is how Travis is going to be able to hug and pet every chicken before they go up at night.
Here you go. Now you show the Billy and do this, and it'll change.
Yeah, there it is. That's one part of the building.
Nice.
There's another one. There's side view.
I could live in that.
No doubt.
Uh-huh.
That's what I wait till you see the inside.
It's got 2 lofts in it.
Quit using multiple fingers.
I could live in that, but it needs to be 16 foot wide by 40 foot long. And it's a billy coop.
There's the inside.
It's just fancy.
Insulated too, right?
Fancy. It's too fancy for chickens. Too fancy.
It is. But ain't it insulated, Red?
Yep, it's insulated as well.
That's what I thought.
I wish I loved my chickens that much.
I hear you.
No doubt.
They literally have a house. That's ridiculous.
They do. That's
so what are you going to do?
Oh.
You're going to pile in the shavings
Yeah, what's that?
on the floor?
Oh, that's soaps I made.
Uh-huh. I first seen that, and I'm like, what in the world?
I didn't that one.
Red, what was the oil? What was the oil you used?
Actually,
Warren Lewis, you didn't have to.
It's a donkey milk based soap.
Oh, here's
How does
the
that work?
tripods. I'd
No
learn
oil,
a lot
huh?
more.
Huh?
Yeah.
No oil, huh?
Well, it's already made in it. You just cut it and melt it.
Warren Lewis, thank you for that $10 super chat, dude. That
Yes,
was
sir.
awesome.
But I got 65 pounds of tallow that I'm going to be making my own soap with. But I wanted to start slow with this in order to get used to it.
Used to doing it.
Yeah. Before I jump
Where does
head
tallow?
first.
You guys
Is
are
tallow
really-
from a cow?
I'm buying
Yeah,
soap.
a grass-fed cow.
Because it's different. It's not like pig fat. Tallow is
No,
very
that's
different.
lard.
Yeah, lard.
Lard
It's
is
very
pig
different.
fat. But I mean, you can use deer, cow, pigs, sheep.
Thank you, Warren. He said, or
All
whatever.
kinds of things.
We do need more tripods.
Yeah.
Vitra, hello. Said working and listening. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Fedra. Yeah, we're going to be getting 65 more pounds of it next year.
What have you been putting on it?
As much as we could possibly get. It's a mess to deal with. When you're rendering it down and purifying it.
Yeah,
it's
that's hard work. I mean, it
It's
really is.
Yeah, it is a lot of work because re-render it and purify it, and it takes us anywhere between 2 to 3 days to do it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's an
I know
investment.
whenever we killed hogs, whenever I was younger, we would do the chitlins that night and do the lard, plus do all the cutting while it was cooking and all that. And then we done everything on them. And there just ain't no
April.
way I can do that anymore.
April, what is chitlins?
You take and clean the intestines out and they're fried.
It's never going to smell good. I'm sorry.
No, it stinks. It stinks bad,
Yeah.
don't it, kid? I mean, it's just, you're like, oh my gosh, people eat this.
Why eat it? Like, how do you force
Because
yourself
it
to
is
eat
very good. It's very crunchy. It's very good. It's a great snack. But
People-
it stinks
So
when you're making it.
it?
They
It
make
tastes good. It crunch nice, but it smells terrible.
Yeah.
When it's cooking, it smells awful. But now
Yeah.
people make chitlin cornbread, just chitlins.
Well,
I
ever
guess I
since
gotta try
Travis
it once.
started cooking with tallow, he won't use butter in it. And like with his eggs, he'll cook his eggs in tallow.
Well, I'm telling you, the butter out of the grocery stores are just really bad for you, especially the margarine, what they call margarine.
Yeah.
And your body can break down animal fats. That's a natural process for your body. That's the way God designed you.
Your body's warm enough to keep it melted. The margins and stuff, it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, we're going to be making soaps out of it. We're going to be making body creams out of the tallow. We're going to be using some for cooking. We're going to be making candles. We're going to, there's a lot of things that you can actually do with tallow. You can actually take it and make, the sip blocks for chickens, like putting treats like sunflower seeds and all that in it. Just, pack it in that. You make sip blocks for your chickens.
Yeah.
It's actually very good for them.
Chickens love milk too.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gave them milk. I don't remember.
I didn't know they liked it as good as they do, but we wouldn't give ours cow milk because we heard it was supposed to be good for them.
I gave them too much.
They started pooping a lot.
Yeah. I took one of them 5-gallon waters, filled it about over half full.
And they would drink and drink. They wouldn't stop drinking it. They drank
we
it
had
till it was
what,
gone.
30 some chickens in there, and they drunk it that day.
So don't freak out when you catch your chickens underneath your cows drinking.
Yeah, I might see it with the goats.
Well, see, ours is, they have the regular food, and then every day at 3 o'clock they get a snack. Now, if it's hot outside, we'll give them like spinach and strawberries, or spinach and the little fish in a can, sardines. Or if it's cold, if it's going to be cold, we'll give them cracked corn and sunflower seeds. But they get, according to how the weather's going to be that day, that's the snack that they're going to get. We've given them bananas, strawberries, watermelon, pumpkin.
We in there because
Yeah,
they don't.
we got our chickens on a diet.
Our chickens don't get treated like it.
You can even take your table scraps and give it to your chickens.
We've never given them table scraps.
Glenn, I got one for you. Me, you, and Tony, we'll videotape us eating something weird. We're gonna get 12 ounces of just mayonnaise and just see who barfs first. Try to eat through the whole can of mayonnaise.
Now I can take fries, dip it in mayonnaise. I can eat beans with mayonnaise. I can eat pintos with mayonnaise, cornbread with mayonnaise. So I'm your mayonnaise girl.
Yeah, she can do that, and not me.
I will not touch any mayonnaise out there on market unless it's Duke's. It has to be Duke's, and Duke's only.
JFG.
Kraft. That's what you're eating now.
Well, Kraft's all right too, but JFG's best.
We got a little bull out here. We'll get you your something special.
What's that crappy type of mayonnaise that tastes like sugar that's really weird and freaky?
Oh, the
Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip.
Ew.
That's
nasty. Have you tried Duke's though? Duke's with the rest of them too.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Is it slightly salty, slightly vinegary, like a normal mayonnaise?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's more like a salad dressing. Is what it was made for.
Yeah, Miracle Whip.
It is. I was talking about Duke's.
No, Duke's Miracle Whip. Because it tastes.
Oh no, Miracle Whip's garbage.
Yeah, but it's actually supposed to be in like a salad dressing because I think it originally was called Miracle Whip dressing.
Red Stevie said that's right. Duke's is awesome. I like Duke's, but we get Kraft mayonnaise in a gallon jar or jug, and when we empty it, I wash the jug out, and that's our milk jug because it's got such a big opening on it, and it's easy to wash.
Yeah, it's like you. It's got a big mouth.
Exactly. You turd.
I love those two.
Oh, he gets me good all the time, and I ask for it. I mean, it's just like sending up a flag. Here I am, get me.
40 years of practice.
I ain't shut him up
Hey.
but a couple
I'm
times.
telling you, next time I have a gathering at my house, I'm going to have to make a piñata.
Oh God.
We should shut. I know, but listen, we should shut this down. It's midnight.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah,
It's
It's
late.
so
I mean,
over.
we're having fun, but it's late.
It
Yeah.
is.
And,
I'm ready to bed.
And the stragglers that are watching need to go to sleep too. Work tomorrow, some of you.
Billy's saying it's bedtime, kiddies.
Oh, his
I
papa.
ain't going. I am not going to bed. You
I
can't
am.
make me.
I'm ready. My eyes are getting dry and heavy.
Mine been dry.
Do you want us? Do you want us to?
Yeah.
Do you want me
Get
to?
back.
Do you want me to sign us off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
The Wickershire Project would like to thank Red, Lazy Acre Homestead. Thank you guys for watching here. We appreciate you guys are all family. Thank you for all your support, especially the crazy super chats that rolled in that help out. You know, it's a blessing. People are very kind, very nice. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe. If you haven't watched or subscribed, please hit the like button, you guys, and join this family. We're the Lazy Acre family. And this happens quite often, and you never know who you're going to see on here and what kind of
And
crazy
you never know what we're
conversations,
going to
good,
say either.
wholesome conversations, what we're going to do. So, yeah, we appreciate you guys. So I will catch you guys later, and I'll let everyone else say their goodbyes. But the Wickershire is out. Thanks. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Billy.
Billy.
That was really good,
That was
buddy.
good. And don't forget to check out the Wickershire Project and Kiss My Grass.
Yes.
We love you
They're
guys.
Two awesome channels too, and I am very
thanks,
proud
guys.
to be able to say they're family.
Yep, exactly. So everybody have a good night. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. God bless you. We'll see you on the next one.
Love you all.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.